We've talked about it too, because I remember you on this for a little bit. It's like everybody has that potential to be bad.
Yeah.
Everybody has the potential to be the worst person ever. Everybody has, Hitler potential.
Everyone, yeah.
Yes. Everybody has that inside them, that ability to be that, but we just don't do it.
Spiracucci? That's a crazy meme. Hey, yo, what's good? It's episode 24. What you looking at?
You good.
What is that? Hey, who the fuck are you?
There?
I was kidding. Hey, what's up, man? It's episode 24. We're all over the place right now.
Wait, 20? Is it 24?
Yeah. Right.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, right?
I feel like we just did 21 for some reason.
Because we crazy.
I mean, we did, but we had to do Michael Jordan, though. That's the one I just did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We in it. We're at 24.
Yeah. What's up, guys? It's episode 24, and you know what it is. You know what it is, dog. We're here. We're popping. You know. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'll wait for a response.
Let's take to them. Door shit. Oh, that's the door? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, though? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty good, dog. I'm actually doing a lot better.
Yeah.
How y'all?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Vibing.
Yeah. In the Ritz-Carlton?
Sure.
Nice. We been vibing in it.
That's a big.
It's funny because whenever you text me that though, or what'd you say yesterday? You were like, or no, you messaged the group chat. You said, "How y'all doing, man?"
Oh yeah.
Because we had talking a little bit.
Oh,
I was
shit.
just like,
Yeah.
I was just literally sitting there, and I was watching Naruto, and I was like, I've been kind of bored, bro. Like, I've just been not doing shit.
Factual.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm doing good. You know?
Okay, I'm about to say, I feel that. I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with it because I'm just really excited and it's really good, and both of these titles just deserve what they deserve. Invincible and The Boys.
In my head, you said Invincible, and when you said I would start the beep.
Yo. That's such a five thing they do. Dude.
That was a cool way to do that.
When they did it the first time, I was like, damn, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was like, yes.
It's the way.
This is how you do this.
For those of you who are unaware, Invincible is an animated, pretty gory series, superhero series on Amazon Prime, and that shit goes hard.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
The series was made by Robert Kirkman, so if you guys are fans of Walking Dead, it's not the same, but
and that's a testament to how gory really the season is, because every time they say, well, not every time they say it, but every time the intro clip comes, they say Invincible, and then it cuts right before they say it, it cuts to the screen, and then a blood splatter goes on the fucking.
It's bigger every time.
Every time.
Every episode gets bigger.
Oh man,
dude!
What a great show! Oh my god,
I binged the fuck out of it, and my god, fam.
Yeah,
I feel it had everything in it. It had all the gore and stuff, which was cool, but it also had some really heartfelt moments and I don't know, shit that just made you feel nostalgic in a way. Like whenever they were training and stuff like that, I was like, damn, this gave you a good feeling. Yeah,
I didn't think
he seemed like a good dude.
Oh my god, when you go up the stairs, you're like, Mark, remember, there's parts of his hero game. Yo, actually, I think I have to rewatch the show because there's things that he says throughout, when he's going upstairs, he's like, Mark, remember, you have a life. That's you're part of Viltrumite. You know what I mean? You gotta. There's other things besides your human life. And he's like, he's just trying to get back there. And I feel it. I'm like, yeah, you got somebody up there. Like I'm with Mark.
Dad, I have a bit up in my room right now.
But going back, know what we know now. What was he on about? What was he? He's like, yeah, you got a lot of. Come on, you gotta stop worrying about these things. Yeah, we got a plan to take over. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I say. Yeah.
Actually, dude, holy crap,
dog.
I wonder what would have happened if Mark didn't get his powers. Because he said he was whatever he did, he was like, oh, it's messing me up because he was really worried about him not getting his powers, and then he really had to switch gears, and he was like, oh shit.
He was worried because he was gonna kill that bit.
Right. So would he? But I'm thinking
either that or
would he just stay there?
He got really calmed in, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it was it's your son. I don't think he wants to kill his son. He probably would have killed his wife.
I think he would have waited. I think he would have waited a whole cycle
I think he would have waited till his son died.
Yeah, till he got old age. But then they would have grandkids, and you would look at them like, and what if they got power? You know, it's all this thing is, someone said it, bro. Ushiest gushiest to keep this man calm, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Well, so
the pet, okay.
I wonder if his powers didn't manifest, would he still have the slowed aging like a vulture might? You know what I mean?
It's a lot of what ifs, man. A lot of what ifs, but now we know. We know
what they're about.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Also, what the fuck was the Mars thing, bro? Because that was breaking me. Nothing else happened. I'm assuming it's gonna come back in season 2.
Definitely.
That last episode when they just go over
the
like
fucking
what
face
now?
huggers.
Yeah, and then they like took over the body and it.
Yeah.
So they took over.
There's one on Earth.
That's what I'm saying. There's one on Earth,
There's
right?
one on Earth, and they just took over Mars.
Yeah, it's game over.
So they're coming.
But how did that happen? Because I thought it only took one of the astronauts.
But the astronaut was a Martian, right?
No, it was a
the
human.
face hugger got onto the human.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You know how I know? You want to know how I know? The patch he looked at the astronaut got in the car in the spaceship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it changed.
It changed, but it wasn't the thing. It was the body. You know, because the last guy who was on the fucking Justice League team, whatever, it's like he was a Martian and he could change his body.
Oh, you're saying that
you're
saying that a face hugger got onto a Martian, that the Martian then shapeshifts into the.
Yup.
Okay.
Oh.
That's my theory. I think there's a Martian who has a face hugger. I think if they can get the face hugger off, but then it's like we didn't even see the face hugger, so I don't even know where he was in his body. I just don't think this face hugger's got shape-shifting abilities. So I'm just like, it has to be a Martian.
They were just worried that whenever it gets onto a human, they fucking all congregate and then take over the shit.
Yeah.
But that one is still on Mars then.
But wait.
Not on Earth, and it's a Martian, they're saying?
I think that's a Martian that went to Earth and disguised himself as the astronaut. That's my.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's my big.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. To get they send one to keep them.
Yeah.
To keep the Martians at least some sort of backup plan. It's a backup plan.
Yeah. So now they got and then
because they knew they couldn't stop Invincible.
Do the people still? Do they not know that Omni-Man killed everyone?
What do you mean? No. Well,
they had that news thing where there was just
you mean the people?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I mean, they saw him kill
Immortal
for the second time, but he's immortal, so which is because I'm not gonna lie, like it was getting kind of deep in there, and I was like, or at least when they had their amazing, crazy ass motherfucking fight when he pulled up on him.
God,
I was like, because he was talking to him, and I'm like, but you're immortal. If you're immortal, you're immortal. But obviously they brought him back.
Yeah, I think he can die. It just means he can be reconstructed whenever, I guess. Like
they were saying too when that fight when they had like the Flash type character was coming in to save him. They said the only if everything in that scene was in slow mo, there was only about fractions of seconds that he was just still. And so imagine being one of those members that don't have super speed, and you're just seeing.
Yeah.
It was just like it because the fact that he could stop to push him out the way because he was coming that fast, and it was in the seconds.
Yeah, it was.
He was moving, bro.
He really was.
How long do you think this motherfucker stood up at night and going, all right, this is how I'm gonna do this. I gotta go for the moral first. Because he's going after
the plan.
Yeah. I mean, it's smart.
He was like, I'm going to take his fucking head off.
Yeah, there's no way he just rolled up and was like, all right, I'm going to take down the freaking... What are they called?
The Guardians of the Globe.
Guardians of the Globe, yeah.
Guardians of the Globe.
Yeah, I'm going to just roll up and take him out there, whatever. I feel like he had to plan that. But again, he's fucking Omni-Man.
He's also, I'm about to say, he's also still Omni-Man. So he knew he was going to be able to handle it. He was just like... Let me not because I ain't gonna front. They fucked him up still though.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
So he knows that. You know what I mean? He knows that they're at least something. I can't treat this like it's.
Yeah, they got the mace and he went clink and he said, "Ooh." I was like, "Oh, right." You felt that one.
It fucked me up because in the first episode, they're saving everybody from the fucking brothers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And every time Omni-Man gets in frame, they're just all like.
Yeah,
they're like fuck Omni-Man.
He's too powerful, and because you find out he didn't want to be on the globe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he doesn't
he's not one of them. Yeah,
I mean, as time progresses, you see this man is just kind of a dickhead to people.
Oh yeah,
he
didn't want to save the inner city kids, the inner city family. He was like, Is Omni-Man racist?
But Invincible also got played.
Yeah, he got played, but it's the act of trying. It's the act of trying. Also, I don't even know how that. Yo, that was crazy because I don't want to say he's a bad guy. I think he actually the dude, the stone guy. I don't think he's a bad dude. I think he actually could do better than the dude who was up there. But I don't think he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you're a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy.
Yeah. You know,
stone guy.
The dude who could turn into stone.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
he played Invincible to get like the top fucking.
He's very Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially how that ended too. Right? Yeah. No, that's man. That show is so crazy, dude.
That's insane, bro.
It's that fight whenever Invincible was helping him. And they had the robot dude.
Oh fuck!
That was nuts.
The robot's cool
creepy
as hell.
Yeah,
he's creepy, but he's cool as hell.
He's really creepy. If you really think about it,
creepy, but he's cool as hell.
You think about how creepy he is.
Yeah, he took somebody's DNA and made a clone, and then put his mind in that. Yes, I get that.
Yeah, but
I'm not talking about that robot. I'm talking about the one, the Empire dude that was in the building. They had that crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Wait, you're talking about the
that one that has the chip.
Oh,
and he put it in,
yeah.
He was like, I can see everything, bro. He was like,
I
can see all these possibilities.
That was
quantum computer
brain. That was legit. Yeah, he was mad cool and calm, dude. He was like, all right, you don't even understand.
The reverb in his voice annoyed me kind of though.
That dude said he was T-Pain.
Yeah, exactly. That shit was hilarious.
I wanted to bust a tune. That was crazy.
Also, that fucking Tiger.
Oh, he was raw. He just left. He said, "Y'all aren't worth my time."
Yo, that right there.
He beat the shit out of that man.
Yo,
all of them,
dude.
Yo.
He single-handedly wrecked all of the Guardians.
That shit was crazy.
There's so much of the show
that
happened, bro. I can't even. Can we touch on what was that dude with the combustible shit?
Oh,
yeah, Rex.
And he just goes pipes multi-lady.
Duplicate,
duplicate. I was like, you couldn't pass. You really just couldn't pass.
It's the motherfucker. It's the Hispanic kid from Big Mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I realized that, and I was like, "Hey,
that is crazy."
He's
a good voice actor.
Is John C. Reilly in that show as the dude who comes by from space, Alan the alien? Because he sound like him. Because he came by, he was.
That's not John C. Reilly, but it is.
He sound like, you know what I mean?
I thought it was.
You know what's cool about Amazon though is that all the characters that are on the screen, if you click it, they'll show whoever's talking.
I thought it was Rogan.
Seth?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh fuck.
Really?
I thought it was Rogan, bro.
Yo, because he just came by and he was like, "Oh, you don't know what's going on?"
It's like Cosmic shit happened to me.
You know, your orth.
Those guys are like the real, the whatever Omni-Man was preaching about the Viltrumites. Those guys are like the real ones that are like trying to save the universe. Yeah.
Oh man, and man, like I did a deep dive.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. Yo, that's crazy. He plays a strong dude. Dude, Alan the Alien's wow boy. Okay, so I did an accident. I did an oopsie. I went through the whole fucking timeline of Invincible comics,
buddy.
Oh my god!
It didn't give me everything, but it gave me a lot. Oh lordy! But now the question is, are they going to do a Walking Dead? And I don't think they are, because so far everything's kind of been similar, which is, Walking Dead from the scene of when they had the kid, the baby, that scene. Of when his wife died, who's her name?
Maybe
Laurel,
something like that.
Laurel and
Carl. I haven't
watched it forever, but so in the comics, spoilers, I guess. Fucking governor.
It's kind of spoiling Invincible if you're gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, fuck it.
That's too bad, fam.
We've been kind of vague, I guess.
Governor.
So we'll put it in the title: Invincible and Boys.
If you have no idea what the show is, this conversation has been so weird right now.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Watch it though.
It's really good. It's really worth it. It doesn't matter how much you see. Honestly, I got spoiled too. It doesn't matter how much you see. Like, it's just good.
Yeah, it's basically a Justice League, and Omni-Man is the equivalent of Superman. He has a son called Invincible, and that's who the show's about. There you go.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So in the comic book, the baby and the mom get sniped at the same time.
Damn, son.
So
Damn.
So from that point on, if you see the
Freaking
baby,
Collateral.
yeah, it was literally a clink clink, And it was crazy. They showed the panel and everything. It was wild. And so from that point on, the series has diverged because they have this baby and they have to you have to, I don't know, think about.
Was everything accurate up until that part?
Up until that point, yeah, a lot of things were accurate. Even though when Michonne showed up, maybe when certain characters showed up, it wasn't. And I guess everything with Daryl because he was never even in the comics.
Right.
But that's how fucking raw that character is. He just stays forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm hoping that there's certain things, like there's some hard shit coming up. And I don't know if they're going to really go balls to the wall. Because if we think this... I mean, no, this was intense.
Talking about Invincible.
Yeah.
Bro, this is going to destroy the whole civilization.
Oh, dude. And I wonder how
Probably
long...
multiple, right?
Bro, we don't
know how long he's been alive.
Bro, oh, no, I mean, yeah. Of course. Yeah. But he's Sokovian, bro.
He fucking... Oh my god, he said Earth is mine.
Well, they're not all dead though, right?
No, there's a few. I
thought they were like watching him or something. Like there was like a few left, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna fucking get on me, man."
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, so there's still
he
like a few, but I mean,
yeah, he did.
He's still like
he followed them into their fucking portal and said, "I'm gonna fuck your shit up."
And he said, "Time is different there, right?" He grew a beard and everything.
Yeah. Well, their time is. Oh yeah, that's right. They age faster. They age faster in their time.
So that means like minutes and days for us is like years, right?
Yeah.
But he already ages super slow.
Right.
So him aging, it wasn't really. It was
probably a few months.
Yeah, because the beard grew up.
Oh my god.
It was probably just a few months.
I'm just thinking like the months that were going on. Like how long do you think it took for him to destroy this planet? Because he had a beard. So you're living your life on this planet, seeing this man destroy everything in a few months, not seconds.
No,
not
he
days.
wasn't there for months.
I don't know.
It felt like months. No, I think we saw everything.
It felt like months to him because he knows Earth time, but they don't know Earth time.
Right.
So if it has to be like, you know.
Oh, to them it felt like months.
Yeah. So these people. These people are getting wrecked in months, and it's like,
and he's holding like the big ass thing over them, like waiting for them. He's like, teleport me back. And then they open the teleport, and he just drops it on them.
It was beautiful, dude. That shit was crazy, dude.
Oh my god, yeah, the Omni Man's fucking goated, low key, dude. He's kind of crazy.
I know he's raw.
Yeah,
he's super raw. Like he's a wild ass character, but he's raw, dude. Like I'm like every time he pops, I'm just like.
See, he sets a precedence.
Oh yeah,
he's just standing there, and it's just,
bro.
I wanted some more Dark Blood.
Oh, he was cool. He was the way he stopped those two burglars, just like woom clink. That shit was awesome, man. Yeah, I do want to go back and like look at some of those characters beforehand.
They really like exercise that motherfucker.
Exercise that motherfucker.
Yeah, they
I thought we were talking about fucking Darkwing. The fucking Batman guy.
Yeah, he's pretty
that dude was cool.
Yo, I felt so sad for him.
Once
the fight started, I was like, "Oh, this is not for you. This is not for you. There's no kryptonite, buddy."
Dude, that's the scary part. There's no weakness.
No,
they were testing the blood on everything. There's nothing to stop this. They really are.
But like dude said, he was like, keep testing it. I think it's something in the blood. Mm-hmm. They're still testing it. That's why they had to build all them robots. They were like, we need something.
Yep.
We need something to slow this motherfucker down.
They even kept the kaiju just to fucking launch it on this motherfucker.
Yo,
we need some insurance plans.
Yo, they were just like, anything to slow this man down. It's the fact that they had all these things, knowing that it wouldn't stop him. It's just to slow this motherfucker down.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough.
That's rough.
Gotta buy some time for Invincible to get here.
That is pure fear, dude.
He's the only one that can.
At least with Superman, he had the kryptonite.
That's what I felt in the last episode when they're like the time. It just felt like everything was on. Mm-hmm. Like it was nonstop.
Yeah.
It was so scary.
Oh yeah. No.
Because he's trying to get to Mark. Mark's trying to live his life, and then he goes to him. They're trying to get to Mark to tell him the truth to stop him. By the time he gets there, if it wasn't natural for him to just react that way. Oh my God! What would you think if you were Caesar? You're like, oh, it's over because now you have Invincible and you have Omni-Man that's just going to destroy the planet right here, right now. It's over. It's over. It's game over.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. It really is. You either shove you get or you die.
Oh my God!
Holy crap, dude! I'm like, yo.
I love the fucking serene area that Adam Eve set up for herself.
Oh yeah, that was dope. Okay. That
she's
arc,
so raw, bro. She's literally just Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, she was like, yo, I can just change particles to do whatever I want.
She rolls up and just creates her whole hut and just like, yeah, okay.
She can, dude. You know what hit me? She never has to take a shower.
Nope.
She took the dirt.
She looked all fucking decrepit and shit. She woke up and said,
I was like,
I'm clean.
Hey, yo, that's next level, dude. You just dirt gone. Even when they were coming back from the atmosphere or they were leaving and he had blood on his Omni-Man had blood on his shit and he was leaving the atmosphere and the fucking blood just vaporized off his body. Yeah. I was like, damn.
You know what I was thinking though? Because she was she woke up that morning and was making herself coffee. But she had the whole coffee maker and everything. She was like grinding the shit down and like, doing the whole process. I was like, you could just like spawn a mug.
It's the little things.
And then out of thin air, just pour the coffee. Like you didn't need to do all that.
Yeah.
It's the little things. It's the little things.
Even the fact that she made a hut and not a full-on fucking like mansion or some shit to live in. I mean, that shows character.
She's real humble.
Yeah.
Like she said, she just wanted to help people.
Yeah.
And that, she is... However, Amber, she need to go. Invincible, I need you to wisen up, buddy.
I need you to get with the superhero.
Yo, dude, what's going on?
I was thinking that the whole time, but I was like, I do like the kind of plot of trying to balance that life.
Oh yeah.
That's a thing that he has to learn is like.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a human girl. I'm saying it's a problem when that human girl goes, "You already knew."
Exactly.
Like I don't care.
It ruined everything.
She said, "Yeah, I just want to see how long you be a dick."
That ruined everything for me.
I'm like,
God damn it, Amber.
Like,
I thought she was cool until that. I was like, what?
That ruined everything for me. I liked her. She was cool. And then he was like, try. Like, okay, that's the thing, right? If she knew how much of a super, like, even the amount of time she got, like, he could have just been like, do you know my mother? My mother does not get much time with my father. She lives her own life, and like he'll show up, and it'll be like weeks or days. Mm-hmm. You get so much time with me, being I'm a new up and coming hero.
I just went to fucking Mars.
Yeah, like
you went to Mars. Came back early.
Yeah,
put her on Mars rock.
I think she knew that was a Mars rock.
That's my question. When did she know? She
said. She said she just put it together. She was like, "Yeah, you being like real distant and blah blah blah." And
oh, I'm so mad.
I don't remember exactly when she said, but
I don't even care when you found out. This is how you treat somebody?
It does matter to me when she cared. Because if it was like the fucking, I don't know, remember the food run or the food drive they did?
Yeah.
If it was like then that she figured it out, or if it was before.
Oh, I think it was before that.
I feel like it was before that.
I think it was before that.
That pisses me off, bro. Because he's fucking doing shit in your neighborhood for you and your people, really. Like, you say, like, oh, I lived here and I grew up here. It's like, so everyone who was like you, who grew up in this area, are gonna try to live a better life now. But he's, like, trying. And you know, like, there's not much you can do. Yeah, you're at this food drive. Good on you. Hoopla. He's, like, out here trying to, like, fucking change the goddamn... Yeah. Come on, man. Damn. I hate that bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro.
Honestly, dude. Tell yo, she said that, and yo, like my whole shit just like I was like, what?
Oh, Amber's the one of the bitches that they changed. That's something they did change. First of all,
from the comic.
Yeah, and that was okay. And this is a part where it gets kind of weird because now I'm like, why did they change it like this? She wasn't black.
Okay. But
I don't think the motives that happened in the comics were the same that happened here. So the way they did that, like I knew her, like it just made it seem like why everyone's gonna hate this bitch. You better give her some goddamn redeemable qualities. Because to me, if you just changed the bitch and then knew everybody was going to hate her, that feels so sus. Why did they do
was
that?
it exactly the same character? Like,
it's Amber.
She was still working in that soup kitchen and everything?
I think the soup kitchen thing changed. We can go back and look at it. Like, there's some details and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I just don't know why they did that. Why did they change her? And then make that arc knowing that people were going to hate this bitch. You could not hate this bitch. After that, he's like trying, like he was like, you better make sure, because we know how important that was to him, putting his information out there like that. She was like, you better make sure she's the one. You better make sure you're gonna try do something serious. You're gonna tell her your secret identity. So he goes, he's like, this is the last fucking straw. This is it. This is all I got. And yeah, maybe in my hindsight, I'm thinking, he's like, yeah, I could fucking, I mean, shit, she's not gonna worry about it. She doesn't know I'm a superhero. So when I tell her, That's my redeeming card. That's my trump card. Man, I could bring it back. Fuck everything else I've done. Then he says it, and she fucking knows, bro.
And she just brushed it off.
I would have left.
She didn't even turn around.
I would say, fuck you.
She was still doing whatever her shit on her dresser, bro. You can't even get the decency of this man. Bro!
I would have left through her window and made her whole fucking shit just.
You know that shit hurt when Adam Eve came up? It was when Amber was first in his room or whatever. He's making out with her. Adam Eve rolls up to the window. She said,
oh, she won that rebound.
She said, damn, all right, Mark.
yeah. She won that rebound.
I'm glad she respected it, though.
Yeah,
yo,
exactly.
like, Adam Eve's such
cool.
a good person, dog.
Yeah, he's the goat. In that situation, like, when it comes to, like, the chart of people.
Yeah, fuck her parents. Oh, my God.
They were terrible.
Jesus.
Oh.
Like, the mom was alright. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying, but she's not really.
Yeah.
She's trying to play both sides.
Yeah. The dad.
The dad's just being an asshole.
I love that she takes the door away. You better put this door back.
He deserved it, bro. Yo, he's wilding, bro. Like, yo.
That was good, man.
Yo.
That's such a good one.
Your daughter's one of the most powerful beings on earth right now. And this is what you're doing? You're like, nah, just like go be regular? Sorry, that's not how this works.
So that's the real question. If they would have sent Adam Eve in the new globe to take Omni-Man out,
oh my God.
People would die.
People would have died.
Or would Adam Eve die? Adam Eve's kind of swole.
Adam Eve's super swole.
She could honestly like fucking make.
She's
a
probably like third. Like
body.
if it goes Omni-Man, Invincible, she's probably third.
She's gotta be right.
Yeah, she's definitely third.
I know.
Immortal. We're forgetting Immortal.
Oh fuck,
he's immortal.
But real talk, I think Adam Eve could take all of them. Maybe not at once, but I think that she could take them all. I think she's the she's literally like when people go Mrs. Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four. She's pretty up there. When she said the sentence, "I can make a force field in your body and explode you from the inside out." It doesn't. You can't. There's no.
I don't know if she has like the fucking know-how to do all that shit. Because remember when they were fighting the aliens?
Yeah.
They were on a team and she was fighting together with them and they couldn't handle them and Omni-Man just fucking drove through
and she's been out of
their whole civilization.
She's
been doing regular shit now too.
That's a good point too. I don't think she has the mental to go.
Yeah, because Omni-Man's just gonna rock her.
He's
gonna rock her.
She doesn't have that murder edge that.
Yeah, Omni-Man's gonna rock her. Shit, oh my God, dude. Oh my God, dude.
Mark.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, Robo's weird. You know why Robo's weird? I'm gonna give you the train of thought that led me to why Robo's weird. First of all, I went Robo's raw because he's Robo. He has probability and shit. He's cool. Mm-hmm. Then I went, he's in love with this monster girl
who's getting younger by the day.
Who's getting younger by the day, but is a 24-year-old or a 28-year-old, whatever old she is, in a girl body.
She just turned 25.
Turned 25 in a girl's body, which is getting younger every time she uses her power. So I don't even know why he put her on the team, for being honest with you. Because gotta be other
she
people
said training. I can't do that shit.
Yeah, this is a whole liability. Your team's roster's got like a year left, and you're gonna really use her.
Yeah,
she's gonna be in fucking Goo Goo Gagas and shit by the time you're fucking done.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we find out that Robo-Man, I guess, has feelings for her. Mm-hmm. For this child?
Yep.
For this adult and a child
Robo-Man's
body?
bro.
Yo, low key, and then because he even told Combustion Guy, he was like, "Don't fuck with her. Like, I know what you do. You know what you do with Adam Eve. Like, team relationships are bad." He's telling him this. Then he turns around and makes a body. Yep. Makes a body, right? He finds... No, this is
also, how old is Robo-Man? Because he's a fucking blob.
He's like an adult. He's an adult.
She's 25.
Okay, so look. So then not only... So his train of thought wasn't, I'll make her a body that matches her age and won't go younger. He said, no, I'll be a young kid for her to be together. But in the end, she will still be younger every time she uses her powers.
Well, he did say the next step was to help her reverse that process.
So if he can help her reverse that process, he can't make her a body.
That may be the step. I don't know.
Listen, he's also a blob, dude. He really wanted a body.
He's also.
He's a child. Is he gonna grow up? Is she gonna grow up?
He's gonna grow up, yeah.
Maybe that's the plan.
Also, that's not even the real Robo-Man. It's a fucking clone too.
It's a clone
of fucking
Rex. That's the craziest part too.
It's a clone of Rex.
He took his fucking DNA.
Took his DNA.
She's gonna grow up and look like Rex.
He's gonna grow up and
it really is a clone. That's crazy. But it's a clone from the moment Yo, which is so hilarious that the two brothers is the two brothers now. That whole dynamic is hilarious.
Yeah.
You're the clone. No, you're the clone. What do you mean?
Think that. I'm the original.
Oh my god!
Holy crap!
Oh my God, when he just used him as a shield, they broke out of that shit.
But
he said,
"You gotta do
that shit was crazy.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You bring him back, or
Fuck.
But was that one that used him as a shield the original?
There's no original anymore.
Or was it
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
sure the original has been dead for years. Yo, the way he running through them bodies, he gotta be, dude. He made that shit quick, fast.
Oh
He was prepared.
Yeah, like they can't even like this. You can't differentiate. Like you can't just be like, I'll wear the different color wristbands and all that. I'll be the original and you'll be the clone. They can't even say that anymore. No. Don't do that. They know they can't do that. Yeah. The moment they do that, someone's gonna be like, I'll sacrifice my body for the original, or then the original stays around forever. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. They gotta believe that they're both the original.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's so crazy. I'm just weirded out about the whole Robo thing though, because then what's gonna happen? He's gonna like Rex. And then Rex is gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But then, like, if he
Rex is about to lose his shit. He's like,
yeah.
"What is this?
Like, what the fuck? Why'd you choose me?"
Rex growing you. In the beginning, I was really pissed off.
He was a C-Raz.
But he just kept fucking up, man. Then he fucked Duplicate, and you're like, "Come on, bro."
At that point, I was like, "Damn, son! I thought you had one quality that you could keep up."
He was fucking her. While the other Duplicate was talking to Adam Eve.
That was savage.
That was some crazy
He said that wasn't even the original.
We're all the original, Rex.
Yeah.
It's not my man.
It's all right, wait, come back.
Yeah, but he does grow on you, though. I ain't gonna lie.
He does.
By the end, I do like him a lot more.
I don't understand why he grows on
Also,
me.
the Guardians of the Globe, they better be ready.
Because he progressively does become less shitty.
He does.
You know, at the very end, he's the first one to stand up, and he walks over to the blood stain in the headquarters and starts to clean it up.
Oh yeah, and then they protected him. They were like, nah, fuck you. He's like, all right, we're a team now. Oh, that motherfucker got his powers back. That was crazy.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't even know what his powers is. Is that gonna be the new?
It's something to do with electricity.
He looked like Black Lightning to me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome, man. That show's crazy, dude. I mean, just top tier.
Absolutely insane.
They did mention that the two blue clones, they were like, oh yeah, well you get around that process now since clearly, one of them's gonna die, so you know who the original was.
Oh yeah,
one of them's gonna die.
Fucking blob.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, thank you.
I want this. He said, I want this.
I hope at least Monster Girl goes, so you can fix me.
Right.
But you're gonna still keep me in this child body.
Because you're a sick fuck.
Yeah, it's a sick fuck. They're sick fucks.
I mean, a lot of these people.
A lot, yeah.
This is like even the boys. It does a good job of showing. It's like they're superheroes, but they're people, and they got some fucked up shit going on too.
Yeah, you're dealing with shit so above civilian shit. I guess fucked up shit kind of gets away with fucked up shit when you're doing like this much shit. I mean, I don't want to say that.
When you watch people die like daily, it's
oh my god. That old lady and said, "Oh fuck,
yo,
oh my god, dude. The end when they were fucking he was holding on to her. He saw he was trying to hold up the building, right?
Oh my god!
And he saw the old lady and the little girl in there. And he's like, and the building collapses, and he's just still holding her arm.
Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. So okay, wait. So let's get into the boys.
We were just talking about that part where Homelander. You see season 2, right?
Yeah.
Homelander was fucking
Lady Liberty, whatever she's called now.
Yeah. And
he's what she's called now.
Stormfront.
Stormfront.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that was.
Crazy. He's zapping her with her laser vision, and she said, "Don't stop."
Laser my fucking
Come
tits.
on. Yeah.
Yo, that actress is great. Yo, she's great. Yo.
Oh man, she's pretty crazy, dude.
There's another part where they're doing the same kind of thing, but it's like way more weird.
I believe it. Yeah, I had to. Yo, I was binging. I had to calm down. I had to stop. I was like, this just got really.
These are my fucking tits. Oh my god, dude, this shit was crazy. I was like, what am I watching?
Exactly. That's why I was just like, all right, hold up. Let me take a breather. That shit was.
God.
Oh, but I'm not gonna front. After I heard the Lady Liberty shit, She was a disgusting person.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's
Nazi. She's a fucking
yeah.
Nazi.
Dude, that fucking scene when she just tosses that motherfucker on the. Oh! And then the prosthetic. That's what I would give credit for. The prosthetic of his face. Woo! Woo!
That hit.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, dude. He's like,
that let you know the significance of this. Are you fucking kidding me? And they would offer what? Like $4,500?
Yeah. That shit was crazy. Man, so season 1 of The Boys is probably like, it's so fucking good cinema, man. Like, it's like, I'm thinking of the last episode of The Boys. Oh
man, whenever they capture Invincible dude.
Oh, and they blow his fucking ass up. Holy shit, they blew his fucking ass up, bro. Damn!
He was like, you ain't leaving, bro.
That was a crazy scene where they just fucking just everywhere.
The turn of when you're watching it in the first episode and then A-Train just and it's just holding the fucking hands and it's like and he's like, oh fuck, crazy.
I can't stop.
A-Train's fucking girlfriend, bro.
Oh
my god.
For those who don't know,
what was her name?
She was getting Pop.
She was some X-Men fucking
yeah.
No, not even X-Men. Mortal Kombat. She was like from fucking
Molina
type shit, bro.
What's her name? Pop something.
Smoke?
She's like Pop or Pop something.
Pop.
I don't remember. Whatever the case may be, she was getting head from her landlord and
crushed his dome.
That's how I want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you probably didn't feel anything. He's probably having a great time up until nothing.
That shit was rough. That shit was rough too.
Imagine watching that on the. They were watching that on the security camera and they said,
"Oh, bro!" He was like, "No, we gotta go." They were like, "No." Happens. He's like, "Why would you stop?" He's like, "Unless you're gonna get over there in less than 10 seconds, what were you gonna do?"
Yeah.
What were you gonna do?
Also, they kind of needed that to happen because then they had like
dirt.
Yeah, they had dirt on her.
That's such a good dude.
Compound V.
Oh my god, it's so okay. So what it gets into this whole idea because Netflix just canceled their Jupiter Legacy show.
Already?
Yeah, but
it just dropped.
Yeah, what?
They're planning on having something later in the. They said we have something later in the works, but right now we canceled the Jupiter Legacy show to make the spinoff about the villains in that show to give backstory of their side of the coin, and then so we'll take a hiatus on Jupiter Legacy right now. So they want to. So you're watching the heroes and their backstory, then you're going to watch the villain and their continuation and their backstory. And I hope it gives us like a Boys type vibe in a way where it's not trying to completely rip the shit off because I don't think they can really do what the Boys is doing.
No, the Boys. No.
But
no.
It's because the Boys has something like Jupiter Legacy. I'm assuming because I haven't watched it yet, but I'm assuming they really play up the fact that these heroes are heroic.
Yeah,
But the Boys. These heroes ain't heroic.
These heroes are real political and grimy.
Grimy as fuck and douchebags.
Money.
Yes.
Money.
And so you get to the Boys and you find out who the real heroes are. There was a point in the show where I went, I hope they kind of just take out Vought, and they just go, we're the new heroes, but they wouldn't work. Like I don't know if they're in favor of heroes in general or in favor of just no 7. I don't know how this works.
You need to take out Homelander. Homelander's a problem.
Yeah,
he's got to go.
Homelander's a problem, dude.
He's crazy.
That right there.
Yeah, now he's got a freaking another one.
Whew.
Now,
he's got a fucking kid.
But it's looking good though.
It is looking good
because of the way she raised that kid.
Right.
But I'm just like,
didn't have that.
Fuck you, father.
Yeah, that does change the game.
Yo, facts though. Little man. Get out of here! Leave us alone! I was like, yes!
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But it's still very scary to know that motherfucking Vought just had this motherfucker sitting in the chamber. Like, yeah, we got another one. And I'm really feeling like if Homelander wows his shit, we've got Homelander 2.0 to try
That's
and
the
handle
thing.
Homelander.
It's like Vaught's got to go, bro.
Yeah,
I don't see it going. I don't see this going away where it's no Vought, no heroes anymore. I really don't. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're gonna be here.
Well, number one, they're manufactured anyway.
Right.
So,
and they still have more out there.
Yeah. And then fucking Homelander gave it to fucking terrorists.
Yeah.
Yep.
He created supervillain.
Yeah.
Just so that they would have a reason to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm boggled, fam. Yo.
It's kind of incredible.
His whole thought process is not okay, dude. This man needs to be handled. And I don't know who can handle him.
Yeah, that's the big issue now.
Yo.
All she had to do is squeeze some titty juice out of him.
Yo, he is weird, bro.
When he gets the bottle,
is weird.
it's like the
No, but he's like just sniffing it too. He's like,
the actors in the show are great. They are doing some great portrayals.
When I first watched the Homelander guy, I was like, why does he always seem like he got like shit in his cheeks or something like that, man?
Mm-hmm.
It's like always something up there. Like he's like a squirrel or some shit. But then it grew on me. I was like, this is just a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Now he's kind of scary.
He's just full, bro.
Goofy looking like this looks scary.
The fear hit I was telling him earlier, the fear hit the peak when he lands at the protest and they started shitting on him. At that moment, I was like, oh my god, it's over. Everybody's gonna die.
That's fucking real.
Yeah.
I was so scared, dude.
And his face is, yeah. He's just flashback.
Yo, when a show can really put that fear in you, bro. Holy shit, I was afraid for these people.
Yeah.
I already know this isn't real. I know it's a TV show. That shit was like, I was like, oh my god, everybody's gonna die. You're either gonna get with the program or you're gonna fucking die. That was scary, dude. That was my peak fear. That one, I was like, okay, Homelander, you gotta go.
That's why.
Why are you even thinking that, buddy? You gotta go.
I guess in that question, because everybody's been saying now, like versus Homelander versus Omni-Man, and I'm thinking Omni-Man still wins, and there's a reason. It's that mentality. Omni-Man is from Viltrum, and he showed up.
He's had to battle for that spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Homelander is just Homelander.
He grew up he's more brainwashed than anything.
Yeah.
Do you think that Homelander can get unbrainwashed? I'm starting to watch it, and I'm wondering if he can.
I mean, we saying brainwashed, but this dude just has like genuine problems now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one's really cared about him.
You'd have to re-brainwash him. You literally, you'd have to you would need another director or whatever to actually what was that bitch's name? The director of Bot. Because he was real fucking entangled with her, even though he was still doing wild shit. But you would need him to probably be brainwashed in that way.
She suppressed him a lot.
Yeah.
He could have got way worse.
Yeah.
And honestly, she's not there anymore. So, and then this motherfucker snapped Doppelganger's neck.
That was crazy.
Yo, that was a wild scene. Brody, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love you.
Oh my
You're the
god.
best. I was like, whoa. Yo, and he was letting it happen to him. I was like, Homelander, do.
I suck his fucking cock. I was like, yo.
Yo, the show just...
It gets crazy. They turn it's okay.
No, it's just real weird.
No, when he's on top of the building, just furiously
fucking want.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
That shit was crazy, dude. It's actually crazy. Nah, dude. I mean, it's a pace, right? Because the show goes in a pace, but they just hit you with a turn every once in a while, and it doesn't matter what direction. It could be overly sexual. It could be overly fucking comedy. It just could be. It could be fucking racist as fuck. It could just go anywhere. You can just go anywhere, but you enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
they're hitting on all cylinders, bro.
Yeah,
they're hitting on all cylinders. They're like, yo, nothing's off limits here. These are fucking superheroes. They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
you're about to see that shit. This shit. This is what people need to see about superheroes. Because I get it. I love Marvel. I love DC. It's good shit. Spider-Man's my favorite hero ever. I get it. I love that shit. That's what you're supposed to be as a hero.
Yeah.
But we sitting here acting like if heroes just popped up,
all of them would just be good.
Come on now.
It's not possible.
This is come on now. If that was the case, then we would all be good. It's just not like that. And this is what I needed to see. This is what I needed to see from people talking about superheroes, Bob.
I've been binging really. Justice League Unlimited. And that show is so fucking good, but there's a good reason why it's good. There's a I guess in Justice League, the ending of that was the Justice Lords, right? And they're like the alternate Earth bad guys, right? So Amanda Waller, there's a whole B plot of Batman versus Amanda Waller. So you think it's so crazy because you're looking at Justice League and they're in this fucking satellite up in the air. They got lasers pointing down on Earth, Like, just in case if something pops off, they can just fucking nuke it with a big-ass laser and shit. Like, they're powerful, dude. They're up there. And Amanda Waller's just like, you think that we're cool with this? You are scary. When we found out there was an Earth 2, it's just another Earth's reality. It's as simple as you just going, fuck y'all, and going crazy. So that's when the Suicide Squad shows up. That's when fucking they try to infiltrate the fucking League building and try to blow it up. Batman shows up in Amanda Waller's bathroom when she's taking a shower.
Whoa.
He just gives her the fucking towel. We need to talk. That's crazy to me. And there's certain elements where I'm like, how did this air on Cartoon Network? There's things about the show, like the sexual innuendos, the fucking crazy conspiracy shits that happen. They will say it in a heartbeat that this motherfucker's trying to kill you. You're like, he's going to kill you. You're going to die. I'm like, this was on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like,
Cartoon Network was kind of grimy though.
It was grimy as fuck, dude. There was it's just so I don't know why.
Billy and Mandy, bro.
That's a weird show.
I just saw. I hope this is cartoon. I just saw a clip from Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, it's cartoon.
Yeah, and it was when something happened, I guess, and it's like the Green Skull guy. He's talking to Batman. Mm-hmm. He was like, who are you? And I walks out. You killed my father. It was like, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Oh shit! I was like, damn, son. Gotta let him know though. You ain't special, dog.
I don't even know who you are. That's crazy.
Holy crap.
Yeah, man, these superhero shows, I think, because we talked about it before. Or I don't know, maybe we talked about it, but there's something about fiction and how you ever notice when you were like a kid or at a playground and you see kids playing and they're like, let's pretend family or whatever, and they're like pretending to be the dad. They're not really pretending to be your dad. They're not pretending to be their dad. They're pretending to be this like abstract thing
version of what they think a dad
should
be.
It's like some kind of amalgamation of like all dads and like the best thing about them, and then they're a dad. So in the same way, it's like mom and whatever and all that shit, but superheroes and fantasies are like that with people. So you take like the amalgamation of the best people and you make these like personas, like the best person, but he's fixated on bats. Right. Or he's like super paranoid, and it's like you can understand being that paranoid and being that smart, and so you might be able to investigate their paranoia. Or the strongest people all together is like Superman, but he's also really humble. So he's like, you gotta validate. But then you get like the supervillain, and so you got this like dichotomy. But it's like yin yang, where it's like like the horseshoe. Like you can go so good that you might go bad, and that's what this like. I like watching it. Whether it be The Boys or Invincible or fucking Justice League Unlimited, they all touch on that like aspect. And if you make a superhero genre thing or merchandise or franchise, and you don't touch on the fact that you're a superhero is not like they can be bad just by trying to be good. Mm-hmm. You're missing the mark, dude.
Yeah.
That's the most interesting parts about these fucking superhero shits.
That's crazy because we've talked about it too. Because I remember you on this for a little bit. It's like everybody has that potential to be bad.
Yeah.
Everybody has the potential to be the worst person ever. Mm. Everybody has, Hitler potential.
Everyone, yeah.
Everybody has that inside them, that ability to be that, but we just don't do it.
Yeah. The scariest people are the people who don't recognize it, who think they just can't. There's no way.
Right.
Then they get in a moment and they're doing fucking crazy shit. And everybody...
They just snap and they're like, oh.
And everybody testifying them just goes, that wasn't my Billy.
Yeah.
And Billy didn't know what kind of Billy could be. All right, that's the problem. If Billy had a thought and go, yeah, Billy could go crazy. Mm-hmm. Maybe Billy wasn't snapping necks and slitting throats. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Killing fucking squirrels in the woods or something.
Right. I don't know. Something about that dichotomy that's so interesting to me, man. It's super crazy. I love that shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, those two shows are crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, Amazon really got something with these ones.
Oh yeah.
I hope they continue to prosper because I need that shit.
Genuinely. Oh my god.
So Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather, guys.
Y'all watch it?
I didn't watch it. I saw clips. Yeah.
I watched it.
It's like,
did you watch the whole thing
live?
You watched that shit live?
Did you buy it?
No.
Was watching it live is like watching the ball drop? Because you know the end.
Oh. I mean, the best way I can put it was, and I'm preface this by saying I watched like the whole night. The whole night of fights. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was an undercard that was much better to watch than the Logan.
I heard there was a fight that was really fucking grimy. It was like brutal. It was like haymakers on haymakers.
Yeah, it was probably the Herd Arias.
Yeah,
because Arias was like underdog by 1,000 or something.
Wow,
it was crazy.
Was the undercard like actual boxers or?
Yeah. Like the first undercard was like Chad Ochocinco versus somebody,
right?
Which wasn't But then the next
he
one
looked pretty good though.
He did fine. Yeah. Crazy. And then the next one was real boxers, and then the one after that was real boxers, and then it was
interesting. This is man.
It was
the evolution of boxing. Is this what it's going to be now?
I think so.
It's going to be an intermix of maybe influencers or just sports athletes actually boxing on top of pro boxing.
I'm down with it as long as them fucking real boxers get that money.
Everybody wants to make the joke that I didn't pay for it, I still want my money back, and all that. You're making these jokes because you want clout right now.
Yeah,
that was fun to watch. That was genuinely fun to watch.
There's an image I saved of of Logan Paul just going like this. It was like a comic book. It was just him doing that, and then fucking Floyd just going.
Yep.
That shit was so clean, dude. Yeah. Whoever took that shit,
Floyd was going crazy.
They need to. I don't even know what to do when you take is it like a poster or something? Like, what do you? Is there an award you get for making the best photographer in an article or some shit? Because that was so clean, dude. It's just the sweat coming off. Like you could see where Floyd was. Because the sweat is still there. And just the intense face of Logan just I'm going to hit this motherfucker. Yeah. And he misses. And it's like, ah!
It was a good fight, dude.
It must have been early in the rounds, but Logan was just trying to unload on him or something. First round? Whoa. He came out swinging like that. Come on, bro.
Into the first round. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. By the end of the second round,
gassed.
It was Floyd Mayweather's day. Yeah.
Dude, I saw you see the one? Yeah, we saw it where in the group chat where it looked like Logan just fucking.
No, he definitely did.
He said, no. Logan put a video out and it was like, I see this narrative going around that Floyd knocked me out and he was holding me up so the fight would go on longer. He was like, stop that shit.
Listen,
I really think that's what
that man whole body went. Floyd said, Not like this. Come on. Wake up.
I am 44 years old.
Bro.
Don't let me do this to you,
bro. Bro wore 30 mil on his shorts, bro. He got paid 30 mil just for wearing the shorts, cuz.
What the
I'm telling you, Floyd made over 100. No, he the patches and shit,
Crazy.
Sponsors and
shit.
Fuck,
dude.
He easily made over 100 mil with this fucking kite, dude. Mm-hmm. And everybody's mad at him, and I'm like,
I think that's what the numbers was like. Floyd at least made 100 mil, and I think Logan made 20 mil at least.
Oh my god, I can't really stand it if I'm being honest with you.
Hey,
I can't stand that Logan Paul had the hubris to think he could actually take him, or if it was his front, I don't know. Either way, he played the system and got $20 million out of getting his ass beat by Floyd Money Mayweather.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Hey man, Floyd's retired. Even Floyd said he's like, "This, I'm not fighting no more. This is just for entertainment."
All right, that bugs me.
Yeah, people were saying it tainted his legacy or whatever, but he was like, I'm getting fucking paid. He said my bank account's getting bigger. I don't know.
Can't eat legacy.
Yeah. Exactly. He said my children can't eat legacy or whatever. He said, my bank account's getting bigger every
day. Yeah.
He's still my.
I mean, you're not you can be mad that Floyd fought Logan, but you didn't have to watch. You're mad that he really got you to watch. Mm-hmm. That's what you're mad about. You're mad that you actually paid for that.
Right.
Sorry, bud. That's on you. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to watch another one.
Does it sit right with you?
What? What do you mean?
Does it sit right? I don't like.
I loved it, dude. It was really fun to watch. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, this is weird. Like, why the fuck would Floyd fight Logan? Like, this is a weird thing. But, it was fun to watch. Logan got handled, but it was fun.
To me, it was the fact that he called retirement.
I mean, he's been retired for a minute. This is his fourth exhibition.
Why say it? Now,
this is fourth exhibition since he's been retired.
Punk Paul brother put this man in retirement. And I know he's saying that online. He's like, I put him in retirement.
I don't know.
No. He's been retired, dude. That's what I'm saying.
But then why say it again? You know what I mean? Like, why
does he keep reiterating that he's retired? Yeah. Because people are acting like he's not retired.
But he's a GOAT. He doesn't even have to acknowledge him.
Oh, of course, but he would rather acknowledge them because then people are going to talk about it, and that's more money in his pockets.
I would rather him not acknowledge it and more people talk about him, and then he gets more like clout, maybe get some sponsor deals just by being him and just not going to ring again because we already know.
But he's already. But he wants to though. That's the thing. He doesn't want to fight professionally anymore because he's not trying to like really get hurt out here. He's 45.
So you think he would do another match like that?
Yeah, he's already. This is fourth one, dude.
Then why would he even say he's retired?
Dude, he's been saying he's retired for years. That's what I'm saying. He has to say it every time. Well, he doesn't have to. But he says it every time. Because every time he does an exhibition, people are acting like it's going to touch his legacy. And he's like, my legacy's secured. I'm retired. You can't... you say what you want, but I'm retired.
50-0.
Exactly. Like, I'm 50-0. Like, the fuck is you talking about? You want to step in this ring? I'm having fun at exhibition. You want to step in here? I bet you I'll knock your shit. That's just what it is.
50-0, bro. 50-0.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
How much money has he accumulated?
Oh my god, bro.
And also, yeah, that reach meant nothing to Floyd.
No.
That reach and height meant
nope. Didn't care.
Yo, Like, yeah, the flurry that Logan got, like, I was like, okay, Logan, like, you might want to calm that down. I was like, this is real early to be doing that. But I was
he's
like,
just letting off a bunch of steam.
Problem is that you didn't hit a lot of those punches.
Right. He
were sliding.
He was hitting and everything, but it was like Floyd had his guard up and he was just taking them, bro. He's like, okay, good.
Go ahead, you spend that energy, bub. After that, the end of the second round, from then on, Floyd was like, fuck your reach. I'm coming up in your grill.
Oh my god.
That's literally what happened. I was like, Floyd, you are he's a bad motherfucker. Like people want to act like I get it, cool. Like he didn't fight fucking Canelo Alvarez. Okay, cool. Like I get it. It's not the biggest fucking boxing fight ever, but it was damn fun to watch because holy shit, Mayweather's still fucking Mayweather. Every time I saw a punch, Mayweather was like, I was like, damn. These niggas still quick. I'm still got the twinkle toes in it. Shit's crazy.
You see a video of a street fight or he's. I seen a video where they got Logan Paul's face and dudes trying to punch him.
Oh yeah. Dude, he was moving, dude. I was like, yo, Floyd, you may be 45, but you still got it, man.
Yeah, man.
You seen those? I sent it in the group chat. You seen those crazy boxing edits?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are fucking wild.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, man. I'm just I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
That's 100 plus. That's 100 plus.
You got it.
I can't be mad at the man.
He got all the money, won the fight.
Well, there was no
barely got touched, bro. Did you? I sent the percentages right. 40% Floyd punches landed to Logan's like 13%. Bro, he barely got touched, bro.
Yeah, I saw the stats. It was like the amount of punches that Logan threw to the ones that he like really hit was crazy.
Dude. Oh my god!
I hope you think this will stop Logan?
I hope it doesn't actually.
Yeah,
because Floyd gave him a little bit of props. He was like, "Yo, you better than I thought it would be." Coming from a GOAT,
yeah,
and you barely did anything to him. If he's gonna say that to you, I think you should take that with at least something.
Yeah,
that means something.
Right.
That's showing the respect there. Yeah, you being like respectful and trying to talk for the cameras. You standing right here. I get it, blah blah blah. But it's also Floyd.
Yeah,
Floyd ain't gotta say that.
I think he should have instead of saying stop that fucking narrative of him knocking me out. I think he should have been like, yeah, he fucked me up, guys.
Yeah, like yo,
I think he should have just been humble about it. Like that would have
it's
come
Floyd
across.
Fucking Mayweather, bro. We all expected you not to last the 8. You lasted the 8. Take that. If we listen. This video evidence,
man. Is that getting to the whole Logan Paul, like persona? Because I keep thinking like, okay, you got Jake Paul, who's like the fucking bad boy, like I'm the bad brother. I'm the.
He said, and right after the fight, he said, 15-1, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that shit was stupid.
And I'm like, so is Logan Paul really that good of like a guy if he can't
better than Jake Paul?
In comparison, yeah. But I'm just saying, like on his own, like for him to not like shut up and be humble and just be like. It was good that we did it. I know who he is. I'm glad I lasted as long as I did. Good job.
Yeah, I mean,
why can't he just not like?
Because even at the end of the fight,
just reading the comments of people making fun of him.
Even at the end of the fight, he was trying to flex on Floyd because he lasted. He was shimmy.
Yeah, no, he is still that dude.
And I was like Logan, like this motherfucker.
He did that shit in the Gronk video where he was fighting all the Gronks. He was pretty cocky in that.
Yeah, I understand.
That's who Logan is.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's who Logan is. However, like you said, and yeah, it's not a good litmus test, but he's just better than his brother. Like I've said, I've liked him more since he put out Impulsive. I was like, yo, that's a pretty good fucking podcast. I do like to listen to it. That's all I really got for you, though.
Because you get more authenticity out
No.
of the podcast. Yeah.
You do splits. You do splits.
Logan Paul game?
Yeah. You remember? Remember the Vines?
Oh, I do remember those. Yeah.
I was not a fan of him when he was on Vine.
That was back in the day, though, man.
Splits.
You think you still do it?
That's a good question.
I mean, you've been training.
True.
You on loins? Training on loins?
That's but like you have to like legitimately train to do splits though.
Sure, fucking cankles, dude.
Yeah, man.
It was a fun fight to watch. Logan had his little 10-second flurry. Everybody wants to play up, happy for him. But goddamn, I really thought Logan was not gonna make it. He looked rough.
He did for a second,
bro. Started the third round and Logan and I was like, oh my god,
this early?
If you walk into one of these punches, you are good. Holy crap, dude! He looked rough.
Gotta be looking like Ben Askren, man. Come on, man.
Hey, listen, but again, I get
like a bag of milk.
I'm just saying, hey, you went your 8 rounds. I'm proud that you made it 8. It definitely didn't look like he's gonna make it 8.
I'm definitely not going 8 rounds before
exactly. I'm proud of the man.
I could probably do 8 rounds, but I just keep moving. Just keep
running.
Yeah. Then the adrenaline gets in, and all of a sudden I'm making vortexes, and I'm sucking the air out of them, right? And I just realized I'm just
suffocate Floyd because you're moving so fast. And
wake up. Yeah, I knocked you out pretty early, buddy. I thought I was a Flash.
Yeah, it lasted about 10 seconds.
I actually didn't really even touch you. You just kind of passed out from all that running. You good?
That's hilarious.
Where the money, man?
Yeah. First round was really just Floyd just like, let me see what Logan gonna do. Let me see if he got something. Gave him the flurry. I guess after he got the flurry, Floyd was like, oh, he ain't got nothing. Because I'm not gonna lie. I saw when they walked back into the corner, and it's like trainer said something, and Floyd was like, no, I got this. What, bro?
Come on, man.
Yeah, you prepped me like this fucking Conor McGregor.
I low key, I was like laughing. I was like, damn, son. Ain't even worried. But I mean, he had no need. This shit was very evident. Very evident.
He probably got hella paid to go 8 rounds too. He said he just make it last 8 rounds, bro. That's why he was holding him up.
That's
more money. That's more money.
I got fucking 20 more mil, dude. Come on.
That is crazy.
That's come on now. Like Floyd know how to make the money. You go to 8 rounds, all the sponsorships that they see it for longer. They probably be like, hey man. They probably had a little bonus in his contract. Hey, you do this. That's more on top of that. Da. Floyd was like, you are not going to sleep, man. You was not going to sleep. Not like this. You better man up. You better take another few punches. You be all right.
Shit, dude. Did the punches light up after that, too? Did he go, all right, let me not hit him as far as I could.
He really was, I'm not going to front. Because he was, whopping on him, mid-round. Wow. And then, when it got to the end of the later rounds, he did slow down a bit. And I was like, he was still up in him. And he was, still giving it. And I was like, oh, shit, Floyd. You about to knock this man out. But when everybody is, when you're watching it and you feel those moments of, Floyd, you do this right now, he's going down. Mm-hmm. And Floyd didn't do it, that's how you knew that Floyd was like, all right.
Yeah.
That's what I really believe. That's why I really believe he did really,
help him up.
Wake up, Jake. I mean, Logan. He probably said that. Teresa, what's your name?
Where'd you go? I'm Logan. Logan, fuck.
I want my money, Jake.
You think Jake gonna get one?
Go in a fight with
Floyd? Fuck no.
Why not?
No, if I'm Floyd,
Floyd might be pissed that he took his hat,
Oh yeah, that's more of a yam.
Yeah,
he's actually
that match is gonna end in the first round.
He'll knock
that one he's going the fuck down.
Your brother paid me. You feed my ego.
I'm just saying, I mean, shit. God, if anything, Jake got more experience personally.
I'm just thinking of the
honestly, I would have rather I feel like a Jake Floyd would go better. It would look like a real fight more.
Was Jake there? I heard he was there. Okay.
He was there? Logan, I thought he got banned.
Yeah, but then Logan said he was talking to his
brother in the locker room.
He said, okay, it was he said
maybe he couldn't be out there, then maybe he tried to stay in the locker room.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But I think he was out there too, though, because they kept panning the camera to him.
They said that he couldn't be on the stand, at the in his
ringside?
Corner. Yeah, he couldn't be ringside in his corner.
That's probably
but then Logan was like, Because somebody asked me, was like, "Is your brother gonna be banned?" He goes, "No, it's bad business. He's gonna be there." And he just was there.
I mean, he's not wrong. That is bad business.
I was like, who's really gonna? Are they really gonna kick Jake Paul out?
It's bad business.
Yeah.
Yes. God damn it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was a power play of a half. Yeah. Damn. Do they have a Paul sister?
I don't know.
Why are you trying to smash?
Nah. I was always like Paul brothers. I'm just like they had a family. They live in Utah. I mean, Ohio.
I do remember Paul father. Paul father did something with some.
Cause he's a weirdo.
Yeah, Paul father.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's pretty fucking.
He's terrible.
Not okay.
Oh my god. Oh, we watched the fucking Shane Dawson videos. And he's just like there, looming, always looming, being weird and creepy.
He's a weird dude. I just rewatched the Jake Paul content count. Spoiler alert, it's not about Jake Paul, but yeah, I just rewatched it.
It was Jake Paul. That was crazy. Yo, how do you feel about iDubbbz?
How do I feel about him?
Yeah, I don't think you really have any feelings towards him, if I'm being honest with you.
I mean, isn't this girl on OnlyFans now?
Really? I forgot about that, dude. Wait, didn't they break up after that?
Did they?
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
I haven't watched this shit.
Because he said he was very supportive. It sounds like you weren't very supportive. Let me not blame that.
Nah, but if you bought that life, you gonna say you bought that life.
You know, you helping her make the content and shit. You're like,
I mean, girl shaking her yams on the internet, and you leave. You ain't about that life. You about that life.
True.
Same for all you other dudes on the other side of the coin. You say, "Hey man, I ain't with my girl shaking her yams on the internet." And your girl shaking yams on the internet, and you still there. I don't know. I don't know, man. Be about that life. Own up to your mistakes.
I mean, hey, you know, but I mean, what do I like? I don't watch iDubbbz that often.
I just keep seeing memes that just go, "You like iDubbbz?" No, it was literally, it pissed me off because it goes Filthy Frank, iDubbbz, and I think Leafy, and they're like, if you watch those, you're a racist. And I'm like,
yeah, I do remember seeing that, and I looked at it and I said,
it's like,
that's fucking slippery slope.
Come on now, everybody loves Filthy Frank.
Filthy Frank, everybody loves Filthy Frank now. They just call him something different.
Pink guy.
Yeah, like come on, like we just gonna forget who he was back then?
Also, everybody loves his music too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they love him now. Like he's out here.
Is a star now, dude.
Nah, they cap him. They cap him.
Yeah, listen, it's sensitive people. It's just what it is. Like, it's nothing wrong with being offended by things, but don't be offended for other people, and that's being offended for other people. You can't just say that you watch this that makes you racist. It's just not how this works.
This dude on Joe Rogan's podcast just said he was like, there needs to be something else on the left side. Like there's MAGA, Make America Great Again. He said there's need to be something on the other side. So he was like, it was like WAGA, and it was like woke America gets angry.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, they would never put that, but they would do something similar. Let's see. MAGA believes in that. They would never.
They really did believe in Make America.
They were MAGA country. No MAGA girl.
Yo, they had the MAGA parade, bro. This was like, oh my god, it became their personality.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I saw a MAGA store, but it wasn't a MAGA store. It was like a gym or like a fitness place, but it was MAGA. And I was like, did they do this before this?
Hopefully, Make American Gym again.
Whoa, ooh,
maybe
that would be a great way to capitalize.
Yeah, they got a bunch of just red hats in their fucking gym.
Out here fighting diabetes.
Nah, dude. Damn, what were we talking about again?
That sounds like some real chicken little shit.
But yeah, no, I would love to see Floyd Jake. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather. I want to see that.
Would you want to see Floyd Jake as much as you would rather see your Knicks in the playoffs?
Are you doing this because they got bounced out of the house? Are you trying to make me feel bad? Because I said they were gonna make it to the second round. Is that what you're talking about?
A question.
This guy here, bro. This guy here, dude.
Nah, people saying it's gonna suck, man. It sucks now.
What?
Because the Knicks ain't playing them.
What?
I don't know. People just like the Knicks playing really good.
No, it's people like what the Knicks fans are doing because the Knicks fans are wilding. And
yeah, but it was fun.
But that Knicks Hawks rivalry is brand new and it's lovely and I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, but like
I hate the Hawks.
Hawks were kind of going crazy.
I hate the Hawks now. Fuck Trae Young.
Trae Young was so fucking...
Oh man, the way they fucking boom. It was just
the whole team came out.
What's up? Trae didn't even know knowledge.
He was just
that's how you knew he had a team, bro. He didn't even knowledge. He brushed himself off. He walking off.
What are you supposed to do?
Put up like
you start playing. That's what you're supposed to do.
40 fucking points or some shit. Just like
no disrespect, but that's what you're supposed to do for your star player. You're supposed to tell your star player, walk that off. We got this.
Yep.
That's what it is.
We'll
take that. Exactly. We'll take that. Don't worry about this. You keep it pushing. You got to be here.
Wow.
You got to be here.
That's a teamwork.
That's what it is.
Yeah, dude.
So fuck the Hawks. Fuck Trae Young.
All right.
To the day he lead the league. Sorry. It's the rivalry has been born. Fuck Trae Young.
Saucing on him, though.
No, he was. Oh, listen, I respect the man game. I respect the man game. The boy could play. I used to enjoy watching Trae Young and him doing his things, and
I love Embiid getting mad because he was rolling the ball in. Trae Young was just kind of following it, not picking it up for the time or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then he would act like he was doing it, fake him, and the defender would back off. He'd be like, Embiid was like, get the on him.
It's facts though. It's facts. Oh man, and they took game 1 against Philly.
Yep.
Hawks look a little scary.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be in the finals at this point?
Definitely Brooklyn.
I want the Nets for sure.
Yeah. Brooklyn just fucking beat the Bucks by 40.
Yeah.
By 40.
Yeah.
40? Yeah. Giannis, 40. You let him drop. Bro. Nah, I saw that and I just kind of lost my mind for a second. I was like, no.
He hit a nasty jumper on his head, too. Fucking faked him out.
They destroyed their team.
And he got the foul.
Yeah, it looks like Nets is definitely going to be in the finals.
Nets are definitely going to be there because I don't know what the fuck Philly's doing with the Hawks. The Hawks not beating Brooklyn. And
how's Utah doing?
They are going against what? They about to play Clippers. They ain't play yet. They're about to play the Clippers.
I think they might wax the Clippers.
Clippers won 7 games with Dallas. They might but again, there's always two sides of this coin. Clippers could either be really tired or they could be really in the zone right now.
Yeah.
Just you gotta be careful.
Suns, of course, are.
They just waxed Denver.
I think I low-key want the Nets and the Suns.
That'd be kind of cool.
The Suns deserve it. The way they playing out of their mind.
Dude, who's gonna win now?
What do you mean?
Who's gonna win against Suns versus Nets?
Oh, the Nets.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
Probably. Yeah.
You said that like literally, like when people will be like, "You deserve to be the sacrifice to go in the volcano." Like I mean, I think you'll be great for this.
I mean, I think they could steal a game or two. I think it would go 6 games.
It'll be really entertaining.
But I'm gonna tell you, 2 of those games, the Nets are gonna blow them motherfuckers off the court. At least, probably 3 if I'm being honest with you. I think the last game is gonna be the tightest. They'll win by like 3, maybe 4.
I hope they reach all the way to 7. That'd be cool.
I doubt that.
It'd just be really cool to see.
KD is experienced. Kyrie is experienced. James Harden ain't been to the finals, but he could ball.
It's really...
Bro, James Harden didn't even play when the Nets beat the Bucks by 40. He didn't even play. I don't know what else you need to know that who's winning the fucking finals, but that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, no, it's game
40?
It's really like, what was the statistic? It's the first time in 10 years that neither the Lakers or the Warriors are in the finals.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Fucking meme. This is year 2072. We got Cyborg LeBron James.
Or
it's LeBron and Steph.
It's LeBron and Steph. Yeah, it's not Lakers. Yeah, because I can't. Yeah.
It's
LeBron and Steph, not Lakers and Warriors. Yeah.
Both of the motherfuckers are just not in the.
It's Warriors and LeBron. That's what it is. Because Steph at this point,
what you trying to say?
Steph has just been in the Warriors for the last fucking
2
decade.
years.
Facts.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
That dude is staying put.
Yeah, no, he's
comfy.
Anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
He has real estate.
People trying to like. Don't get it twisted. I would love to see Steph, LeBron, and AD. That would literally be.
Oh my god.
We want to talk about KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. They're not being Steph, LeBron, and AD. It's just not happening. No.
That'd be crazy.
I don't care what anybody says. There's no fucking way.
It would feel really weird though. I would be kind of anti-Steph.
It would feel weird
if he just went to LeBron's
no.
team.
He's never gonna do that. No.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. If he did that, I feel like some villainry shit. It feel like really.
Well, why not? Be the villain. Why not? They're gonna call you the villain anyway.
Yeah, okay.
That's what KD did.
I just want to know it's okay for me to be like, yeah, you're the villain. No, KD. Okay.
No, he was definitely the villain for everyone.
Yeah, but that KD
Yes,
he did better. He became a better ball player, in my opinion, when he came to the Warriors.
I'm not saying he didn't.
I just feel like if you like the guy, I mean, is it Okay, so that's the question, because now the whole idea is like, well, if you like the guy and he's a better ball player because he moved, then wouldn't you just be proud of him? Then I'm thinking about the Curry thing and how I would hate Curry because
Curry's aging like fine wine.
Yeah.
Boy just had a 32-point season. Come on, Bob.
I just don't think, you know what it is? You know why I would not like it? Because I don't think he would actually age well on a team with LeBron. Because I don't think he would push himself as hard as he's been pushing in the Warriors because he doesn't.
I don't agree. You want to know why I don't agree?
Yeah, I do.
Because KD was on this team.
Yeah, but he's not LeBron.
Okay, but he's KD.
He's not LeBron, and he doesn't have AD.
He's still KD.
Yeah, but I mean, you got these juggernauts.
KD and Clay.
Like you're. It's like Harden. Harden is a juggernaut, in my opinion. I think Harden's crazy, definitely. But the fact he didn't play when they beat him out like 40 points, I mean that proves to me like Harden's like I don't have to go. I could play. We could probably beat him by 60, sure. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't have to because we got these other people who are crazy. I think the same thing might happen with Curry. He goes, I can now finally relax, be okay. Now I have to push myself so hard for a team that I think could actually do it without me. And even when he does push himself, they still can't really push it to be enough. So it's like,
I just don't agree. You had KD and Clay, dude.
Yeah, that was then though, and they were crazy.
Yeah, and LeBron and AD are crazy.
Yeah.
It's
not the same thing. It's just KD and Clay are not LeBron James and AD.
Okay,
they're just not.
First of all.
You know it.
First of all, KD and LeBron are what 1 and 2 best basketball players right now. I would say that's probably it. I would say 1 and 2, personally. 1 and 2, right? Clay is like you have to say top 15. Clay's top 15.
Yeah. That's
AD's top 5. I give you that. AD is a lot better than Clay, but they also had Dre.
Are you talking about Draymond Green right
now? Yeah.
No.
6 months.
Okay, time out. No, in that case, no. Wait.
Who else the Lakers got?
But they just knew their roles, and I feel like with people like LeBron doesn't play his role that well. He just does LeBron shit, and he just goes crazy. He just does whatever he wants, and he's just like, I could just
put up my LeBron numbers real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like they knew their role so perfectly that it was like a nice dish. It was a nice dish. Mm-hmm. You had all the elements that you could taste evenly and beautifully balanced, and you may have had a really nice, like the top quality of tomatoes in your pizza. But then you get somebody like LeBron James where it's just fucking steak. It's like, sure,
I'm so dead because I was like, I'm thinking steak. I'm thinking just a big ass motherfucking steak.
Like, yeah, maybe you use some fucking black garlic in your fucking base. Maybe you use a nice fucking thyme or rosemary in your fucking cooking. Maybe you paired it with a nice asparagus. But it's steak.
But LeBron getting old.
Aged steak.
It's that moldy shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying. If you were saying this is prime LeBron playing, and Steph joins, yeah, Steph's gonna have to take a super backseat because you're just not needed as much. You just hit a few threes, you average 18, and you be okay. Yeah. Because I'm about to take this bitch over.
Maybe what I'm thinking also too is that they have their time and they're like in All-Star games or some shit. If they ever played, did they ever play?
They did. They just did that. But that's why this narrative isn't going around. Even the reason I'm talking about it because they were on the same All-Star team. Right. It's the first time we've ever seen Steph and LeBron play together.
Pretty nice.
Who?
And that's what I'm saying.
You want to talk about fluidness?
Yeah. Maybe that's because but they did have two different ideals of what basketball could be in the next few years. There's the Curry who's changed basketball and like the 3-pointers, the fucking fast dudes who's out on the court and just doing crazy shit. But then there's like the peak fundamentals of a person is LeBron James.
Oh yeah.
He can do it all, but he will stick to the fundamentals perfectly, and that's what makes him LeBron James. So I'm just like, if you put both of those ideals in the same team, I mean, I don't even know. Maybe it's one of those things where I like the rivalry of how things could go. It's like two different ways of somebody going into the league from here on out can go. But it is kind of crazy having both of them on the same team. And yeah, the All-Stars showed how wild of a team that would be. That's why I think the Pelicans are cool. Because you got people like... I don't know who's fucking. Oh wow! Zion. Zion, who has potential to be like if he really wanted to be him, He could. You could try.
You could try.
You could try. You could close. You know what I'm saying? That's something. But, you know, he could be close to LeBron. And then you have people that, I mean, I don't know who's anywhere.
Alonzo. Brandon Ingram.
Sure, Alonzo. Sure.
Alonzo been playing better.
Yeah, but is he like a Curry?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
God, no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd say, well, I was going to say LaMelo a little more than Lonzo.
Put him on the Pelicans. That'd be cool.
Even now.
LaMelo, yeah, even then.
Nobody, Steph Curry is such an anomaly, bro. It's actually kind of scary how much of an anomaly
he is. With his movements and stuff. He's a little.
Oh yeah. LaMelo is the better player currently.
Yeah, I know. Curry's existing in the league is weird.
Brody. Nobody shoots as well from as far as this man.
No, yeah.
Like ever, and not even currently.
I'm gonna take it a step further.
Like it's like it's a huge gap, dude. Like it's a monstrous gap. And I would think the next person under him is Damian Lillard. And the only reason I say there's still such a big gap, Damian Lillard shoots like 37, 38% from three. Steph doesn't shoot under 40. He does not. The only time was when he got injured, fam. That shit is weird, dude. He's an actual anomaly, bro.
Actually a fucking robot, yeah.
His brothers shoot like him, though, but he can't shoot as well or as far. And then Clay can shoot really well. Wild, but Clay can't just and shoot it. Clay got to be standing.
How much time we got? I got one more topic in the channel.
Hour 20.
Hour 20? All right.
I got a couple too. So.
Oh, go get yours. Go get yours.
Okay.
Go get yours real quick.
Oh, one of them was the y'all seen the new Alzheimer's drug?
Yes, actually.
What is it?
Whoa, yes. I did see that.
I thought. Whoa. Yo, fill me in real quick. Fill me in, Paul.
So there's a new the FDA just approved this Alzheimer's drug. I think it was called like wait, let me.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. I ain't gonna lie, but I did see it. Hella expensive too.
Aguhelm or something like that.
Yeah, it sounds right. That sounds like close. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so what it does is it targets typically with Alzheimer's. There's like these certain pockets of like fucking something that like just clogs their brain, and that's what makes them forget, and it targets those areas. And so they just approved it, but there's not a lot of testing behind it. Some scientists are against it right now, against the FDA approving it, because they're like, there's no real research to back it up. Like in the trials that they've done, it's like a 50-50 shot, really. It's like one trial it helped, another trial it didn't. You know what I'm saying?
What's the side effects?
Brain swelling, bleeding. Yeah.
The usual shit that they'll put in.
Yeah, they were saying the risks at this point may outweigh the benefits because there's just not enough research, but they did approve it, and they required the company, I don't remember the company's Biogene or Gem or something like that.
Yes.
They required them to do a post-approval study. But while they're doing this study, like they're researching it further, they can still sell it. So Americans are gonna start probably using this drug, even though it's not completely tested.
They're just paying the beginning pigs like this?
Essentially, yeah.
It's 57.
And that's a point that they were talking about, is a lot of them will probably just try to use it and not be a part of the study. So it's like, what data are they gonna get, really? You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's a lot to unpack, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it makes me think about post-COVID vaccine world we live in. Because before, we always wanted to make sure everything was tested and assured. But if we have this new technology, is it coming off of? It's not like, is it coming off the cusp of like using the new type of COVID technology where they can mimic?
No, I don't think so. But this is the first kind of drug of its kind that has that they've seen these kind of results in, because it has helped some cases, but.
Yeah, I guess you don't need to do the whole COVID thing like the way they did it, because that's kind of a virus and you don't want it to be there. This is one of those things that the only reason you'll have it is because you have it. It's not like you're going to get the vaccine because you have COVID. You're getting the vaccine to prevent it. Mm-hmm. So you're getting this Alzheimer's drug to... Yeah. Is it getting... So what's...
They say the earlier you take it, the better off you are. So if you're deep into Alzheimer's, it may not be the best thing. But if you have, like, say your family... is prone, like your family members have had Alzheimer's or something like that, or
that's crazy.
Then if you start taking it earlier, it's probably more likely that it'll have good effects on you.
Whoa, that's wild to me, bro. That's really crazy to me. Like truly, just thinking about.
But yeah, so there's a big thing of like, should they have even approved this? And
they should at least done fucking what is it? Trial runs or some shit. You know, like you have the company and it's be like, all right, you can sign a waiver that allows you to go, yeah, you can do this, and whatever happens. It's not on me, dog.
oh yeah, and the freaking
how expensive is it? How much?
It's $57,000 for a year supply, I believe.
Wait, dead ass?
Yeah.
Damn, I remember that.
That shit is expensive.
That shit is that expensive. It don't work.
And they were like,
I mean, if it do, like, damn.
They were like, our insurance company's even gonna foot the bill because that shit is fucking expensive.
It's insane.
Rough.
And the statistics. So I didn't know this. The freaking how many people are affected by Alzheimer's? It's 6 million people in the U.S.
Wow.
30 million globally.
Wow. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
When you think about like 7 billion.
Kind of. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Damn.
Still a lot of people.
But I mean, if you're talking about, because we're talking about, you know, the U.S. population, 300 and something million or whatever, you know, 6 million of those have Alzheimer's. That's kind of wild.
That's a lot of people, yeah. Damn. I also don't know the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia.
Dementia?
Because I feel like they all have the same end goal, which is that you'll start to forget how to.
So I thought they went hand in hand.
Yeah, the end goal is that you'll forget how to do bodily functions like breathing and stuff like that.
Honestly, I thought dementia became Alzheimer's. If I'm being honest, but I just I'm not a doctor. I'm just a guy. Right.
You need to call up Seth Rogen. Yeah, he has those foundations.
He do.
Yeah, he had the comedy special. For the foundation.
I didn't know he had a comedy special.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's crazy. I think it's like laughing for something. Damn. So.
It says dementia is the term applied to a group of symptoms that negatively impacts memory. But Alzheimer's is a progressive disease of the brain that slowly causes impairment in memory and cognitive function. So dementia is more about the symptoms. Alzheimer's is the actual disease that progresses.
So dementia can be a symptom of Alzheimer's.
Yes.
So you can have dementia and find out you might have Alzheimer's.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. If you have dementia, you need to worry about that you might get Alzheimer's.
Wow. Man, that's crazy. That's actually insane, bro. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, I always go, you've seen the budget, the yearly budget for the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how much money exists for the country.
It's fucking wild.
And I think about how much that, which is a fuck ton, that goes to the military. And
it is easily $500 billion.
Yeah.
And that's being on the lower end.
Yeah.
I'm being nice.
And I think about these I think about colleges, I'm thinking about these pharmaceutical companies, and I wonder how much, why would we not, as a country, and maybe we do, maybe there's certain grants or certain foundations that can peddle money to these organizations to help progress scientific research.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But why don't we just take the blow of the price to lessen the price? You know what I mean? If the U.S. Let's say the U.S. gave a lot of money, sure, to these companies to make these drugs. Couldn't they just lessen the price for everyday Americans, and then that would just go back into taxes because that's what we want. In taxes, we want taxes to, I don't know, lessen the blow of the American people's pockets because we live here and we're slowly and surely making things better. You know what I mean? Am I crazy? Yeah. That crazy thought?
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And I say that for schools because I think schools should I think schools should really be research and development teams. I think if you had your Googles and you had your pharmaceutical companies, they pump money into schools. The government pumps money into them because they're only in it for capital gain. You know, you'll have your pharmaceutical companies are only here to make money, but if the government is putting in money to, suppress how much they would make if they put it in wholesale, so that people can, actually use this shit and go, this shit's good. Then their stocks go up. Then investors keep coming, and it's just a nice roundabout. But then they'll have money where they know they're federally governed money coming in because they're doing good. And if you're doing bad, then you really shouldn't be funded at all because you're not making the product good enough. Like, why are you still here? Switch it up or don't do anything. Like, do something.
You're essentially trying to get the government to help with healthcare. That's what that is.
And also assuming that these big drug companies will actually...
Yeah, we're America. We don't do that.
Will actually act beneficially to Americans, which typically they have not. They'd probably still be like, because that's they really just want the money anyway. So they'd probably, even though they're getting funding from the government, they'd probably just
keep prices.
They'd be like, we're getting money from both places. Fuck it, dude.
This is like a mandate. Like, unless you want this money, you have to lessen the price.
You have to make these affordable.
Yeah.
You just don't take the money because you don't have what I have.
Well, that's crazy. Because in the long run, we're gonna make way more.
Yeah, I have what you want.
Yeah.
Fuck your money. I have what you want, so you'll be back. You'll be back. That's exactly what it is.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I think about schools a lot because I think school is where you should, grow the next minds. But if you're gonna, like at Yale or something, like I know they have like, projects that they'll give their students and stuff like that. That's like grant money. It's like you can now research whatever and write a paper and whatever and shit. But I'm just like, they're not doing much. I mean, they'll like maybe that's the problem. They are doing a lot, but it's not enough of them doing a lot. They're not really funded, or in my opinion, I don't think I've seen a lot of good stuff coming from. Like the last thing that I thought was kind of wild was the Boston Dynamic robots, because they got that, then they try to sell it. Nobody would buy it, and so they have to scrap it and then go on the next thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like.
And they're cool too.
They're like cool as hell. I was listening to the.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a use for that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Personally.
All the companies were like, what the fuck? It backflips. What are we going to do?
I'm talking about the dog robots too.
Oh, yeah,
because Michael Reeves.
No.
The dude on YouTube who like made remember the boys with the baby with the lasers? He made the little toy with the laser and that baby eye.
I have no idea who you talking about.
He made the Elmo that yelled out racial slurs.
Oh, wait, I do remember that one.
But only the white dudes and Pacific Islanders, because that's what he is. That's what he said.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and then it said nice things to other people. He did the drone. Remember the drone? He had a fleet of drones. He'd walk in the room and they'd all just rise and start coming at him. He's a wild boy. But he bought one of the Boston Dynamic robots because nobody else is buying them.
I mean, you have to give me practical uses.
Yeah, he was like, nobody. He's like, the only thing you can really do is strap a gun to it. So
oh my god.
Oh man. He said even then he was like, I was watching the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. He was on there. Shout out Tiny Meat Gang. He was like, yeah, the code is terrible. So maybe that's why. He was like, I guess they don't really want it to be easy for you to strap a gun to the thing and sell out there. But it's just fucking crazy. They built videos. They make great videos.
I got the one where they're all dancing, and I put I swear I got one of my favorite songs from. It's great videos, but like that motherfucker ain't coming in here.
Yeah. Also,
the motherfucker ain't sitting in my garage. I'm not gonna buy that to sit in my garage.
I think we could take him.
The robot?
I think we could take him. I think we could beat his ass.
Yeah, probably. Them motherfuckers
he's not programmed to fight.
Yeah, but he can get up. That's the crazy
I'm about to say
he can get up. That's the weird part.
That shit's hilarious.
Start just pick you up.
I'm just gonna push him until he gives up. Like he's never gonna give up. Like we're gonna give up. We're gonna keep pushing him down
all day.
Yeah. So his motors blow out.
But I think that there's like parts and pieces and things you can salvage from what they've created. I just don't think there's any practical uses for the specific thing that they created.
Yeah, they're not quite iRobot yet, so.
You want to hear something funny?
No.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Ha!
Yeah.
That's so
No. And by the way, when I said you want to hear something funny, that was the funny thing. I had forgot the topic that we were going to say before. Gotta write this shit down.
I have another one. Good. So, well, this actually goes back to the fucking dude that was on Joe. Let me figure out his name because
Broham.
I've been talking about him, and now I can't remember his name.
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
What kind of water you got there, bro?
Got the from the islands of Fiji, natural artesian water.
Straight from the.
Let me go ahead and read you the back of it.
Hey!
Sebastian Younger, crazy guy, by the way.
Okay.
Because he had a near-death experience where he had an aneurysm in his like lower,
that's scary.
in his, what was it, his pancreas or something. But anyway, he said it burst and 90% of his blood ended up in his gut.
Oh Jesus, bro, that's terrifying.
How did he survive that?
Exactly. He was like it was a miracle that like I got to the hospital and he was like, the doctors were like, I don't understand how you made it.
That's scary, bro.
That's wild.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, dude. And
Jesus.
but he was bringing up the fact that he was seeing. He said during that time, and the doctor was about to operate on him too, and he said the last thing he remember saying to him is, "Doctor, you're about to lose me. Like you need to do something." That's what he said to the doctor, and but he said he kind of like he faded out a little bit, and he said there was like a pit, and it just kept like pulling him in, and he was just like, "No, I don't want to go here," or whatever. And he said he just had this feeling. He said he could see it, but he was like, your perceptions at that point are like so kind of like molded. So like seeing and feeling, they're kind of like the same thing. But he said he could see his dad, and he was just like I don't know, just helping him through it, I guess, helping him not feel so fucking anxious about it or whatever, blah blah blah. And yeah, so he said he finally got out of that, but he was thinking about it, and this I started thinking about this too. I was because it made me think about like the ayahuasca things and people seeing the same visions. But he was like, people who are actually dying, like you can simulate, low oxygen and blah 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 and things that you would experience while you're dying, like blood loss, all that stuff. But people who are like actually dying will have these experiences where they see like loved ones or things like that, and just that people that you can't simulate. So it's like, how do we tap into that section? Like you can't experiment with that unless you're gonna actually like try to kill somebody.
Do we want to? That's scary, bro.
Yeah, but it's like what is that though? You know what I mean? Is it spiritual or ghost real? I don't know. Is it just our mind kind of easing us into the fact that we may be dying? You know what I mean? Sure. So it just kind of conjures up these hallucinations that are supposed to be comforting.
Can I be real with you? I don't think our mind really cares that much.
No, because no. I think it does. I think it really does. I think the way he was explaining it, I think your mind and body are in way more sync than you would think, because he was saying that he had this lower abdominal pain for about a year and he ignored it, right? And then he said like 36 hours before he ended up with the aneurysm, he had a dream where he just died unexpectedly. And his family was mourning or whatever, and he was really mad at himself. He remembers being really mad at himself. He's like, God, you idiot, you fucked up. Like, why'd you could, this could have been avoided, blah blah blah. And apparently like 36 hours later he had the aneurysm and he was literally dying. And another thing too was that he said there was like his house has like a long dirt road that leads up to it, and it's been like kind of overgrown with shrubs and stuff. And he said he's like in a small town, so I don't know, one of the workers, trash or whatever, they were like, you need to like trim these, man, because like emergency vehicles or whatever can't get it up to there. And he said this was literally like the day of. He said he just had something in him. He was like, all right, I gotta go fucking cut these down. So he went out there with a chainsaw. He cleared off the road, and he said like literally a few hours later he was in the hospital. He's dying.
I don't like
and if he hadn't have done that,
I don't like
the emergency vehicles may have not gotten to him.
Some timeline shit.
That's crazy, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I think your subconscious mind and your body are in more sync than you think. Like, I know, you guys have had a dream, right? And something similar, or like the fucking like deja vu, bro. You guys have had deja. No. You've never had deja vu.
You've never had deja vu.
Oh my god, this shit trips me out every fucking time.
I tell you that time I broke it, and it came back. Well, it's not the same as it used to be. But I used to have it strong. It felt like.
I had it once.
Do you remember? Okay.
Crashed.
This dog.
It was recently though.
When I was a kid, I used to have extreme deja vu. It was like it would hit me like a bag of rocks every time.
Yeah. I do. Actually, I remember having it younger too.
Yeah, right. It was just one of those things. It was just like
I would be like, "What the fuck?" I feel like I've lived this.
One time, I was a rebellious fucking teen, and I said, "I remember what was supposed to happen," and I said, and I shook myself out of it, and I never got that feeling. That feeling of deja vu, never got it again.
Yeah. That's funny because I remember
Scares me.
being younger. I remember that feeling being a lot stronger.
Yeah.
But now if I have it, like I still have it every now and then, you know what I mean? But it's very subtle now.
Yeah,
It's like something somebody says will like kind of trigger it in a way, or like maybe I'm doing something. Like I remember one time I was having it like, I don't know, just the location that I was looking and then like the conversation that was happening around me. I just remember it and I was like, what? It's like, it's very subtle things now, but I remember like being younger and being like, well, what the fuck? Like the feeling was more deep.
I feel like, you know what it is to me? And this is going to hit really hard. You ever seen those acoustic levitators?
Nope.
What?
Acoustic levitator.
It's an acoustic levitator. It's acoustic levitator. It's these waves and they pass like this. They go like that. And there's these nodes. There's these nodes. And it's levitating because if you have something small enough, you can put a little bead.
Oh, yeah.
In the node. Okay, so we know what we're talking about. The node. Yeah. And the waves, they come together and then you have a node.
Mm-hmm.
I think that deja vu is like either, I don't know what to call it.
You think there's another reality?
I think it's a node. And I think things are the same, but things are different.
Yeah, and then when they cross, that's your deja vu.
Yeah.
Fuck. You're right where you're going, bro.
But it's weird because how many times do you have it and the question goes, because it's like, there's like the infinite realities, right? And so there's drastic changes. But then you think about like things that happen to you and go, how much of this was supposed to happen this way? Mm-hmm. And how many of the infinite ones happen that way? Like, is it always going to work out that we like podcast? Is it always going to do that, or are we doing other things? Or is it us? Or is it... But we have deja vu.
We're the original.
We are the original. hey.
Earth one. Are we?
Earth one here. We could proclaim it. Earth one, baby.
We're the originals.
Anyway. So, I mean, like... But yeah, I do think that's nodes. And I think when you get hit with them, it's like, boom. And like, I don't know, man. Maybe...
Is that what happens more when you're younger?
Yeah.
Because you're probably going on a set path more often.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Because when you're a kid, I mean,
and you shaking
out of it, though.
You're breaking like a real.
That's why I'm scared. It frightens me. I don't know why I did that. I feel
like as a kid though, you have the most probability for change though. I think. If there's multiple timelines, I think so, right?
I mean, as an adult, you have more freedom to do things.
Right. Well, yes, but as a kid, I don't know. I'm thinking there's something about it like your brain is not as developed, so who's to say that you're gonna go one way or the other? You know what I mean? You could just snap and make a split second decision. Like kids don't fucking follow their moral compass a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, they learn that over time, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't even know what a real moral compass is, if I'm being honest.
Moral compass isn't really the right word. I would say
because they don't learn. I mean, like as a kid, you don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing is just base human, right. Whatever that is, and if you're that, you know what I mean? If all your Earths. Yeah, because base human.
At that point, it's just stigma at that point because when you're a kid, you're learning based off of what you're seeing and your surroundings and stuff. So it only takes but a minuscule little thing for you to notice and for you to kind of switch what you were gonna do or say. You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, no, you're not wrong. And my whole thing now, thinking about it too, is like, but think about how many times you had deja vu and how many you haven't. You could have it all the time, but you don't. You only have it, but so many times.
Yeah.
And like, remember we were talking about the
Kabbalion? Typically very rare.
Remember we were talking about the Kabbalion and how there's like polarity and how there's back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, so it could change drastically, one way or the other, but somehow, some way, it always comes back to that node. And that node, I don't even know. I mean, you're like comparing it to something that doesn't exist. Because to be a node, it has to have two waves. You know where one of the waves are. You're living only one of the waves. Right. There's another wave that matches in that moment. I don't even know how different that one is. It could be not different at all. It could be like minuscule. Yeah,
it could like start doing this and then all of a sudden just and this fucking kind of moves and then it intersects back.
And it's years later now you're getting the fucking node again. You're like, the things that had to have happened for it to go back to this moment. I don't know, man. And I don't know. I mean, when you've had the deja vus, did it feel like it was important moments? Because I felt them. Like I haven't.
No. I don't think.
In the moment, did you think it? But then looking back, do you think it?
In the moment, because I feel like I forget them kind of quickly, but normally I don't think they were very significant.
What's real significance in the thing when you think about it? I mean, think about it like this. We went to the same school together, elementary school. Mm-hmm. I still won't forget the fact that I know a story that you lived. That's significant to me. Crazy. Because I would tell that story. And I'm not as the guy, but as the dude looking at the guy. Right. And I never knew who that was because it was like the end of the day. I was getting my toy that I got from Miss Nisley because she put it in the closet because she knew I wouldn't stop playing with it when we were in art class. So I go back. End of the day. You're there. Mm-hmm. Getting your fucking shit yelled at. For saying a word you didn't say. So, to me, it's significant. Because today we're in a podcast together. And the odds of that happening, if someone told me that would happen then, I wouldn't know what podcast meant. But I wouldn't know.
What the fuck, nobody would, right?
No, of course.
What the fuck is a podcast?
But I wouldn't know who you are. I wouldn't know you. And that has to be significant. I mean, when you look back in the days, you go, yeah, that was significant. Maybe it's just save points.
Well, but we're thinking it's significant now because we know who each other is now. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Looking back,
yeah,
maybe they were.
Well, see, that's hard to tell then because like
some things ain't pan out the way.
Because it's hard. It's hard to keep. Yeah, but it's hard to remember all those situations. You know what I mean? Like maybe it does become significant later down the line, but how would you remember that? Because typically, what jots me in is like it's like just the situation in general. But it's usually like in the moment, it's not an important situation. It's just like, it's like, oh, I've heard this conversation before, or oh, I've seen this thing in this way before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It usually doesn't feel important to me.
But
the fact that I have seen it before is important. You know what I mean? It's like I've seen or heard this situation before, which is weird. But in the grand scheme of where my fucking life is going or whatever, it doesn't seem like it's important.
I just don't. And even then, that memory isn't a deja vu.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't even justify.
I don't, because...
But there's moments I've had deja vus with, like with Zoe, and I'm just like...
Yeah, I've had deja vu moments with, probably with you guys, honestly.
But, so either your mind goes, so in alternate universes, this happens. This is a constant universe thing where we will do this. Or, like, what else could it be besides, I mean, like, it's just weird that everyone does it.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Unless him.
You've done it, though.
I think only one time.
Because you're a bold saver.
A bold saver?
Yeah, save points.
Yo, you're messing me up because I was just playing a game the other day, and I was like, why don't I ever save this game? And then, like, I had to, like, force myself to, like, I was like, save. Because I don't save games. I'm so used to autosave.
How about this? How about this? Future you. How about start saving more often? Let's see what happens.
He starts having more deja vu. He's like, fucking guys, what the fuck? Start saving my games.
That'd be great. That'd be fucking great, honestly. Nah, I don't know, man. It's just kind of crazy. Deja vu is weird. That was always my big take about the nodes. I just think it's nodes, cross paths of frequency, and then you happen to do something that someone did. It's like a lining of moons or a lining of planets or shit. It's just aligned.
See, but I think, thinking about it, I feel like I've probably had deja vu more times than I can remember then.
Oh, yeah, dude, I know that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like,
without a doubt.
See, I feel like that could probably be Trev's case, too. Like, he's probably had it before. He may have just dismissed it. I definitely
don't remember, yeah.
Yeah.
If I have, I just... And, like, I know what deja vu is, but, like, me just saying... You heard that before? That's not deja vu, right?
No, it's not.
Sorry.
No, it's like it's a weird feeling.
It's a visceral feeling. It's in the gut.
It's like it's not just like, oh, I've heard that guy say this before or whatever. It's like, oh, I've been in this exact situation before. Like
I've tried so many times to like I can't. You ever try to get cocky with it?
I always think it's a dream. I always think, did I dream this?
Yeah. I try to get cocky with it and try to like predict, but I just know if I open my mouth, it's not gonna work out the same. So I just stop talking.
Yeah.
The way it's supposed to happen.
Oh no, because I've had some shit where I've had that feeling of deja vu, and I say something, and I go, I said that. I remember saying this, and I'll be like, what the fuck?
It was almost against your will.
Yeah, I was like, did I not have free will just now? Like, did I not have changed anything about this?
Don't just go with it. It's a weird feeling.
What happens if you change it?
You get weird. It gets weird.
It sounds awesome.
It sounds scary. It was awesome in the beginning because you're like, I broke my deja vu. Then everybody was like, I'm still having it. I'm like, I can recognize it. I know when it's happening, but I don't have the feeling that I used to have. It was a feeling. It was a feeling. And yeah, you telling me that you're like, it's like it goes away a bit, helps me a bit. But I remember being really young and having that feeling then.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, now when it happens, I recognize it and I kind of just move on.
But you still have no free will. In those moments, you have no free will.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, tell me next time. Dude. Tell me next time. Hey, but don't test it. Just observe.
I just run through a wall or something.
I was on the couch and was like, and I was like, whew. Oh, scary, dude. Don't do it. I mean, I'm glad, I guess. I don't know how deja vu works. I don't know if I just fucked my timeline up, but it doesn't seem like it did, so we're good.
Man, that's a fucking crazy concept, dude.
Yo, has anybody thought about this shit? Like,
this is why dreams are so fucking crazy to me, bro.
Yo, dude, don't even get me started. Don't even get started. Dreams is... I've been around, yo. Don't even start it. Zoe has crazy dreams. Did I ever tell you the story? Maybe she'll tell you.
This is what fucks me up too, because some people can have insane dreams. I've heard some people's dreams, and I'm like, I could never. Like, I've had crazy dreams before, but a lot of mine are fucking so bland, dude.
So get this.
It's like a situation that happens, and a lot of the times too, it's like a situation that I don't like.
Yeah.
It's like a hurtful situation. I'm like,
yes.
Why? Why would my own brain conjure this shit up?
That's what I was thinking about. Your brain don't give a fuck about you, but because they make dreams. It's like, why would you? But also, I think maybe your brain is for a second just goes getting too soft.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's like,
maybe it's like up. Maybe it recognizes, like, in your subconscious, it's like you're going through your life and you're like, yeah, well, like while you're asleep, you're like, hey man, you're being too fucking insecure, dog.
Here,
yeah, take this shit.
Let me give you your worst things.
This is what that shit gives you. That's what you want. No, you don't want that.
Ooh,
I just read in my notes. I just read in my notes the other day a dream that I wrote about a while ago. I think I told you about it before. It was me, you, a chick from high school that I don't know why she was in the dream. Iris Duke. She was in the dream. We were in North Charleston at somebody's crib. Couldn't tell you the crib. We were doing something. All of a sudden, planes just started flying out of the sky. It just.
Oh my God.
We hop into the whip, try to come back, and I see one going across, landing, and then it cuts off.
On some Cisco Ramon shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Shit was wild. I just read it in my notes the other day. I was like, yeah, I forgot I had this in here.
That's why I have one dream written down in this, and I can't even remember if I've had one since. I have, but I just haven't remembered to fucking write them down. But it was one where I was like running through the forest. I just read it the other day. That's why it's like kind of fresh in my head. What the fuck is it? I literally have a note in here that says dream breakdown because I was like, I need to start writing this shit down because they're weird. But this one, I was just like running through the woods. I don't know. For whatever reason, there were these two little kids that I was like protecting somehow. What? What? I was like running through the woods and these like bears and shit were attacking us. And Cooper was in the dream. I remember toward the end of the dream, for whatever reason, I just gotten like fucking mauled by bears, so my clothes were like ripped and shit. God. And I remember I picked up like an apple or something from the forest. The kids were fucking gone at this point. I don't know where the fuck they went. But I ended up at Big Trev's house, and for whatever reason, Cooper lived like 2 doors down at the corner house.
Okay.
And I remember jumping in his backyard, walking through his yard, and Cooper comes out and he's like, "Hey, what's been going on, bro? Like, kind of fucked up." and I'm like eating an apple or something, and I remember in the dream too, like my cousins from North Carolina had come down, so they were like all at my cousin's house, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'll tell you about it later, bro. I gotta play, man. I gotta go do some
What
stuff.
the fuck? You hit me hard with the in the forest checking kids.
Why?
Because I had that when you were in it. And I was running. And I gave you the kids because we were getting chased by somebody. We were getting chased, and I like stopped to fight them. And I was like, just take the kids and go. And I just stopped and like and the dream ended. So you really fucked me up just now when you said it. I was like, whoa.
I don't know why I couldn't even tell you like what they looked like. They were just fucking generic kids. Like I don't even remember seeing their faces or anything. Yeah, but I do remember that. I do remember that it was like Cooper there. That's crazy. Did I tell you the kidnap one? This is what I do now. I wake up and I text Zoe my whole dream. It's like, all right, here you go. I don't even know if you're gonna read it or not. I mean, she does every time, but I'm just like, I just need to get that out. Yeah, and then she'll remember it. She'll just go like, yeah, remember that time? And he'll be like, what? Yeah. I had one that we got kidnapped. Me and you got kidnapped. Oh, really? It was like early this week, but we got kidnapped, and the dude was trying to take us to DC to like sacrifice us, like murder us on the streets. But it was like a thing. Like he wanted to like make a point. Damn. But I'm gonna take you in front of the White House and murder you. Yeah. But so we're like, it was kind of like funny though because it's like a buddy cop film. But he was like taking us, and he was kind of getting annoyed by us. I was like, but you're not gonna kill cracking us. Jokes and shit. Yeah. I was like, you're not gonna kill us because you want to do this thing. So it's like, hey, turn the music on. So we went to like a gas station and shit. It was crazy. And like you were mad at me because I was just cracking jokes with this guy. I was like, you're fine. Everything's fine. But then you showed up in a fucking Iron Man suit. And it was so funny, dude. Because the thing went kink, and it was just you in the glasses, like. and then Big Trev and Cooper. Big Trev, because Big Trev had the Jeep, but it was like clearly all terrain. And then Cooper had, you know those fucking wheelies, those like kid bikes? Yeah, the drifters? Yeah, he flew up in that shit. And he got us, and we just bounced, and you got left behind just fighting this dude or some shit. I don't know, but it was crazy. I just remember that, and then like it ended, and I was just like, this is crazy. Like, dreams be wildin', dude. Oh, God. Okay. Dreams are wild. Yeah, no, they are. Dreams get scary, though. Mm-hmm. I won't forget the one Zoe told me years ago when she was a child. I hope you like me telling the story because it's kind of creepy. So she was a kid in this apartment complex, and it ended up getting shot up. Like this guy was going through and just bow boom boom bow boom 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 bow boom, and then the kid was in the closet watching it. I don't remember if this is the one where the fire happened. All I know is that she actually found out that a few years back, that event occurred. Whoa! And I was just like, whew. Jeez. And she was living the eyes of the person. And I was like, shooting up the place? No, of the kid in the closet. And I was like, she's like, I woke up fucking terrified. And I was like, yeah, that's fuck. Oof. I mean, she has some visceral dreams. I mean, she has some detailed, weird. Yeah, but see, now I'm thinking too that I think the level of dreams sometimes plays into just the type of brain that a person has. Because Zoe's a very artistic. She's very visual. She actually has like pretty close to not. I mean, she's pretty close to like having like, what's the word where you have like memory that's really good and you can call back to it anymore. Photographic memory, she has very close to photographic memory. Like, I mean, you could really just say it because it's that damn good. Like, it's good. That's crazy. And she loves movies too, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, her envisioning the mind of that kid and like everything happening in that scenario. It's like it's very like kind of movie oriented and it kind of plays into her like kind of artistic mind. That shit's weird. I don't know, man. Dreams are weird, man. Yes, they are. Would it even be? Because I remember being growing up, kids. I mean, like teachers would be like, "Yeah, it's a process so that your short-term memory gets put into your long-term memory, and it's just a little process." They say that, but some of these dreams ain't got shit to do with what happens. It's like what? It's just loading the cutscene. I feel like exactly. I feel like it's a buffer period. It's like, all right, here's your break from your normal life, and then when you wake up again, so we just keep, sometimes we spice it up. We throw some exciting shit in there for you. Facts, dude. I just wonder how many times is dreams just pure imagination. And also, I really don't. I can't even give you a definition in my terms of what imagination is to begin with.
For example, we're looking at these baby puppies, and they're dreaming, and they're like running in place, and they're dreaming like she walks. She goes, "I think they're dreaming about like running in grass because they've never seen that." And I was like, probably, but they've never seen that.
That's funny.
And I was like, but cats are afraid of rope or garden hose because they don't like snakes.
Yeah,
they've never seen one. Where is that coming from? That shit
it's
bugs
instinctual,
me
bro. Yeah,
out, bro. It bugs me out. Cause I'm like, what is imagination? How much imagination is real? Everything in this room was imagined. It was thought of.
Yeah.
How much of it is real?
Oh man. Now I'm thinking like our dreams are like that because we still have some kind of like certain terror or like emotions ingrained from like even like fucking caveman times or something.
Yeah. Yes.
Like some shit happened like running from a fucking, I don't know, saber tooth or some shit where it's just like that section of your brain still has that gland of terror or whatever. And it sometimes will spark these certain images or the fucking mind, man.
It's a great place. Also terrifying.
Scary.
I'm telling you, man. We gotta do some psychonaut shit.
That's what I'm saying. I was just thinking about this earlier. I started working out again recently, but I was walking on the treadmill and I was just thinking like, this dude said he would like be a psych major, and I was like, I could have done that.
I just found my AP Psych notes. They're bad.
They're bad. But I really like learning like why the brain functions the way it does and why people think certain ways.
Are you sure?
Kinda, yeah. It's really
You
interesting.
want to know how the sausage is made?
Why? Because it's pig balls or something?
Yeah. But also, this is a metaphor. You really want to know how you're wired, bro?
Yeah, I think so.
Think you can handle it?
I think so. I think it would make, I don't know, it would make more things evident of why just people in general act certain ways, or I feel like it'll make you a little more self-analytical too. And
this maybe sounds really not good from like a scientific perspective, but I hope that if you do dive into the scientific aspect of how the brain works, you might also dive into even the spiritual side of why people did what they did. There's something about that two sides of that coin that just makes me always like wonder why we just stopped talking about supernatural things. Like there was some truth in some of it, maybe not all of it, but something about those aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that we can start this conversation with this guy on a near-death experience, seeing his dad, getting pulled back by this feeling of like someone saying that it's time, and you're just going no, like what? And even the idea of communicating in that way with no words is like, come on, like, is there something in that? And I just wish we put the same energy in learning about the atomic structure of things and how they all relate in a biochemical nature to the other side of the coin, which is, I don't know, something spiritual, something supernatural about how this all. I'll never forget that 99% of an atom is all free space. Which just means that it's all energy.
That shit is a wild thing to... Once you know that...
It changes everything.
It gets weird, man. That is weird.
It's all just energy. It's all just energy. A photon is physical and waves. Everything is physical and waves. What does that even mean? And where's energy that we can't even see? There is light that we can't even see. We're only seeing, what was it, like 1.4% or even less of light that we are actually looking
low.
at?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's pretty low.
Like, what is that? There's just energy out there doing things, moving with the universe.
Yeah.
What it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I feel like there has to be something else out there that we just can't access.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
We need to vibrate on a different wavelength,
I'm all for like doing the research. I just want somebody who could do it and tell me if it's like something I should do. Because if he goes in there and they go in there and they go, yeah, I think it's better that you just don't know. I'll be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, because you get there and then you're like really fucked up about it.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that's like off in the fucking.
You just can't look at people the same way because you're like, you guys aren't fucking seeing it, man.
Yeah,
you sound like some fucking crazy person.
It's just ignorance is bliss to a degree, man.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Also, hold on now.
Psychology.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Psychology is dope as hell.
It's crazy, dude.
Fuck, man.
Once you start, once you just start learning the bases and they keep building on it, you start to see shit, and you're just like, oh, that's what that is.
I know why you're doing things, and you don't even know.
Okay.
know? Yeah.
Oh. It's
a lot.
Yeah. Changes the game.
I need more RAM for that shit.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Can we download some RAM for our brains?
Probably.
Yo, the more I would imagine, yeah.
Probably.
Even just mindfulness, you know what I mean? Just like clearing the cache.
I think that's what Neuralink's supposed to do.
Give me some RAM?
It's supposed to, essentially, yeah, it's supposed to give us our brain a little more capacity to process things, I think.
Oh shit, I'm putting my motherfucking Ryzen 5 in me. Okay, hold on now.
Zen 3?
Yeah. We're putting your Zen 3 architecture in your brain. Fuck. Alright.
Sounds sick though.
But it's a monthly subscription.
Imagine
you missed the bill.
Ass.
Mr. Bill, you just I'm dumb.
Holy crap.
Me driving.
Yo. Holy crap, dude.
They just raised the speed limit on everyone because everybody got Neuralink. So everybody knows how to drive better.
Whoa. Fuck. God damn it.
Pay the subscription.
That would actually be crazy. High key.
Alright, well, that's been episode 24, everybody. The universe is vast. And,
yeah.
We don't know what the fuck's going on.
You broken?
2 times 2 equals 4.
Yeah. Brains are crazy.
yeah, wait, you...
Wait, really? It is 4? Alright, yeah, everybody. You know, fucking never stop learning, you know what I'm saying?
Truly.
Yeah, man.
Truly.
Yeah.
You miss out on too much.
Yeah. Always
and
go towards uncomfortable things.
Yeah, exactly. And go surreal.